Oh, yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Council of Creators, episode 89. Getting close to episode 100. Chainsaw
Dear
Reacts.
God.
I know. What's up, Phil? Big Mad Phil.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Same old shit, different day.
Yeah,
Same
man.
shit, different day.
It's been a few months, but he's back. David is back. Welcome back, sir.
Good to be back.
The soundboard. I forgot. The soundboard.
It's not too loud, is it?
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
And Alan is back. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course, man. Of course. Yeah,
I wanted that cool sound.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
You want that
Come on.
too?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's for Alan.
There you go.
And then this for Phil.
Ow.
You said you wanted it, so I gave it to you.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that I asked for that one. Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Oh,
Like,
whatever.
can I get a toilet flush? I'm like, yeah, I can make that happen.
Yeah. Do you still have Johnny? Who the fuck was that?
Who the fuck was that?
That's so clean.
Who the fuck was that guy?
Still got him.
It's like he's here. It's like he's here.
We
He's
got a
always
clean
here.
recording on that, man. He's got a great sound setup on his mic, man.
Yeah.
I remember when we did that, everybody was quiet, and I got it live off of this. Well, not this podcast, but off of a podcast back in like October or September.
Yeah.
And everybody was quiet, and he gave me both lines, and I was like, that is crystal clear. So
It's
his
crazy
sound
how
setup
clear.
is phenomenal.
Yeah. I don't know how he barely streams and shit. He needs to get back on that, man. 100%. I think he's driving home. What's up, Zach?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, no, he's talking and driving at the same time.
You're not holding your phone, are you?
Dear God.
Well, it's plugged into my nifty little Ford Fusion, which has CarPlay, so
Oh.
I can talk and I can drive. I'm glad to be here. Let's.
Where were you at?
I'm driving home from work actually.
Oh.
I'm in NorCal, so I got the drive home commute. It's usually pretty heavy traffic up here, so.
What part of Northern Cal?
It's right outside San Jose, and I'm going up into the East Bay.
Oh, okay. You're like 2 hours south of me.
Yeah.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I'm
There
in
you
Sacramento. So, yeah.
Oh, no shit. There you go.
Yeah.
Time zones, man. Time zones.
What?
Craziness.
There's no time zones. It's all California.
Well, I mean, like for me,
California, I'm
it's
in
like it's
California.
3 hours behind. For me, it's like it's
Yeah.
9
Well,
o'clock
that's you.
here.
You're
I was
the
gonna
odd
say,
man
yeah, it's
out.
fine.
Well,
No,
let
I'm
me clarify.
here.
When I say like 2 hours south, I mean like it's a 2 hour drive from where I'm at, where Zach's going.
You guys should go hang out and chill.
Now that you mention it, that wouldn't be a half bad idea. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
getting a copy with Zach.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm down.
Yeah, just be careful driving. You know,
Yes.
joining a show while driving.
Oh, I've driven to the Bay before. It's not too big of a deal.
There
Not
you
while
go.
doing the show, you haven't.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
okay. Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah,
Very
do
fair
it while
point.
do it while you're doing the show. You're gonna be hosting that week. Good luck.
Fuck
Yes.
you. You know I'm not hosting.
Feels
We
like
also
all
have-
night about that life.
No, we all saw what happened last time I hosted the show.
Yeah, never again.
Never again. No,
No.
we learned.
Uh,
we fucked around. We found out. It was just
A
no.
little bit. A little bit. Yeah, so Welcome to Derry trailer, huh? That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Pennywise, love it. I you didn't like it?
Yeah.
Didn't like it, David?
I don't. I have hesitations.
Okay.
Time will tell. Time will tell. But I from what I saw so far in the trailer, I have some very deep reservations about it.
Okay. I think that's fair. I like the fact that at least we're getting something else in that universe. At least that's what was built upon the first two films. So yeah,
I'm thrilled about that part. I'm not thrilled about some of the topics that are being. It looks like the whole show may be focused on, and I'm not really too wild about that part. I think you know the part I'm talking about.
I don't follow. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
I was gonna ask you.
It just seems to me like during that entire preview, there was a lot of emphasis. And the reason I'm making a kind of a stink about this is you look back at the 90s film with Tim Curry, you look back at the two most recent films, this was never a focus. But it seemed to me like a lot of the focus on this preview was focused on race. And I'm just, Pennywise doesn't care what color your skin is. He does not give two shits about that. But it just seems like there was a lot of focus put on race. And I'm just like, Why? Why do we have to make this an agenda? You know, it just doesn't make sense. When you're looking at the entire body of work, even going back to the original story that Stephen King wrote, that was never really a factor. It was never even really brought up. And now all of a sudden in this preview, it's literally being shoved down our throats. And I'm like, I'm not following it, man. I don't like it. Left kind of a bad taste in my mouth, if I'm being honest.
I didn't get that impression at all, but
well, just from the beginning, when the African American family was standing and they're waving to the white lady, and she goes, huh, she just keeps right on walking. That I was like, oh no. And then it just seems like everything was focused around the only black kids getting, or not just black kids, but Asian kids, everybody but white kids was ending up missing. And I'm like, we're really not going down this road, are we? We're not going down this road of, you know, white favoritism, are we? Please tell me this is not going to be a thing. Now, granted, it's a preview. Previews are meant to spark conversation. Previews are meant to pique interest. Previews are meant to elicit an emotional response, good or bad. But it's mostly get people talking at the water cooler at work the next day. It did that. It absolutely did that in spades. And I will applaud them for making a tremendous preview. I'm just saying, I hope that for the sake of the series, that is not the focus. I hope they keep the focus on the lore. I hope they keep the focus on the origins of Pennywise. I hope they keep the focus on the origins of the backstory, and we keep the political side out of it. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe either. Yeah.
Go back and watch the preview again. All the missing kids, Asian, black, Hispanic, no white kids were missing. Not one. When the old lady walking by, the black family waves at her, and she just keeps on walking.
Well, you understand this takes place in 1962 when the civil rights movement was happening, right?
Granted, yes, but at the same time, does it? I just, like I said, I don't want it to be the focus. You can keep things relevant to the time period. I'm all in favor of that. Sure, no problem. I got no issue with that. Let's stay accurate to the time. But don't make this, what I'm really saying is, I really hope this series is not being made for the purpose of political rhetoric. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think Andy Muschietti would do that. But
I hope not. I really do. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But from what I saw in the preview, it screamed it.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe. But then again, for me, it's like what the focus was is that we're going back to Derry. And I mean, and I don't know about this. I haven't read the books. I don't know if it's always had racism involved, but like,
yes, go. Okay, read the original book. Okay. Like it takes. There's two time frames: 1959, 1986. Yeah. Like Henry Bowers is deliberately racist towards Mike in 1959. So this really doesn't surprise me that certain white people in Derry in '62 would look at a black family fucking awkwardly. Right. It was a thing in the 60s. Like, this isn't... Sure. It's not new.
Like I said, now, I have no problem with it staying accurate to the time period. And to your point, Phil, he absolutely does do that in the book. Yes, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying I really hope the whole purpose of the series isn't, waving the race flag. I don't want that. The whole purpose of the series is to do what? Tell the backstory of the entity, how the entity came to power, how the entity came to be, how it manifested into Pennywise. That should be the focus, not political agenda. You see what I'm saying? I got no problem. I got no problem with using time period as reference, staying accurate and true to the time. Sure, no problem. But if we're gonna stay accurate to the time, then stay accurate to the time, and that's fine. But I don't want this to become a big political agenda.
What are you saying, Zach?
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
We're losing him.
Yep.
Pennywise has gotten Zach.
Yeah, Pennywise got him.
Oh, God. It's already happening. Zach, you're breaking up really bad, man. You going through a tunnel?
He went through a tunnel.
Nope. He went down into the sewer.
Yeah, something.
Jeez. There's not a whole lot of reception down there.
We all float down here, including Zach.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I liked the trailer. I feel like it was a good. I felt like it was a good indication of what we're going to get. I'm more worried about how long that this project was stuck in development hell, essentially.
Yeah.
I know it's been a long time in the making. I think this was like even 2020, 2019 when they had announced this.
Let me look it up.
It
Yeah,
was forever.
it's been because I know they discussed it. I think it was after the second one came out, but yeah, it's been in development for a bit. Yeah, that's
I think that was 2019 when that one came out.
Yes, 2017, 2019. It was,
March 2022. It was in development, and then they finally got greenlit in the following year in February 2023, and then they started casting for roles. So it's been in the works for a bit.
I feel like I've heard about it since basically in Chapter 2 that they've been.
Yeah, I think Muschietti. I think Muschietti and Doberman, who wrote, I think part 1. I don't know if he did part 2, but they talked about like wanting to explore prior entries down the timeline with Pennywise, and like they kind of go over the origin a little bit of it in part 2 of how the entity came to be and things like that. It was, I think if Stephen King gives the thumbs up, no one should complain about anything.
Yeah, I wonder. Like I thought in the sequel, they described that Pennywise was around before 62 in Derry.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's potentially an even further prequel they could tell.
Well, essentially, what happens is the entity being the it's the three lights. It's the dead lights. The entity came like way long before when Native Americans were still in America, and like it's been around a long fucking time, and it had just been constantly taking whatever it could, manifesting different forms over the years, and eventually when you get to where it is in Derry, it's just manifested in various different forms, and the current iteration being Pennywise the dancing clown. And that could have if you pay attention to the 1990 movie, they kind of do like a flashback in the I believe the 1880s, the 1800s, where they show like Pennywise being a fucking dancing clown, and he kind of reaches through the fucking paper, but it's a whole thing. Like it's pretty insane. Like it's all there in the book, that both versions, the 90 series film, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then the two-parter, like they both kind of adapt different things, but they're very accurate to what they adapt, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I like the trailer. I think it's interesting for sure, and I bet there's probably going to be multiple seasons if it's successful, potentially, or this could lead into another series that takes place before this, so that we get to see so it's not Pennywise, it's like a different like entity, so it could be another actor that could potentially be the Deadlights in this sense, instead of it being Bill Skarsgård, which I would still love to see Bill in some capacity if they were going to do that. I'm saying if they did like a series before this, where it was like before he became Pennywise.
So we're going to take the Yellowstone approach, where we start with the modern era, and then we go back to like 1923. Go back to 1883, and then maybe
1883 was good. Yeah, 1883 was good. 1923 second season was terrible. I hated that season. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see more in this world. Or I don't know about an It 3. I feel like it's done. Like there's nothing you can do afterwards. So yeah, it's done. But yeah,
wasn't 62 27 years before the first movie? Because wasn't that one in 89?
It's 88. So
86.
Oh, 80.
Was it 86?
I thought it was 88.
I'm pretty sure it was 86.
Because if that was 62, it's every 27 years. That would put it at 89, I think.
Oh, no, it is 89 because they have the marquee for Batman.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 89. Yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
So I would 1989. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy how that is.
1989.
Eddie Muschietti, and then he ends up directing Michael Keaton's Batman.
Right.
Crazy connection there.
So I wonder if like each season will go back 27 years.
Previous 27 years, right.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea with it.
Yeah, I think at that point you'd probably have to rename the show, because Welcome to Derry, like you're like this now we're seeing the Derry story. So it'd have to be, okay, where is the entity before Derry?
Yeah.
Like, is it somewhere else? Like maybe does the show start with the entity arriving at Derry. Like, okay, so then there's something like, what was the previous story, right? But you know it doesn't end well because
It doesn't matter.
like,
Yeah.
because it dies way later. But yeah, so
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's been in Derry for a while because the history books kind of state that every 27 years there's
Okay,
been
it
some kind of
comes back.
calamity that happens and some kind of
Gotcha.
fucked up thing where multiple lives have been taken, and it's just happened differently every 27 years.
and it's ever been stopped before. Okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Not fully, no.
Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be a character in this that's actually going to be in the first film, like as an adult or
Okay,
whatever, and we just
so-
don't know the connection or something.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that the family, the African American family, the kid is Mike's dad or grandfather.
I think so.
Mm.
I think Phil's right.
Maybe dad.
If I'm not mistaken, I think so. I think it's
Dad.
his father.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
be
So
cool.
there is
Yeah.
that connection. Because there was one point they're like, well, what are you not telling us? Or what's really going on here? They're like, there's like the woman like, they're like, what
The
do you
police,
know?
Stay out of
Well,
police business. Yeah.
I don't know for
Yeah.
sure if the
Keep your
smiling
noses out of
lady,
police business.
the
Yeah.
smiling lady, towards the tail end of the teaser, I think she's related to one of the kids in part 2. Like, I think the actors are related, but I haven't quite done a deep dive on it. I only watched the trailer once, but there were things that I noticed, and I was like, okay, you look familiar. I'm pretty sure I know who that character is. And then you see fucking Pennywise at the end. I was like, oh yeah,
Connor,
Skarsgård's
yep.
coming back.
Yeah. Amy Machete, Plants season 2 will be 1935, season 3, 1908. So we're
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
27,
Yeah.
27. Here we go.
Yep.
that I would love to see a freaking like, yeah.
It's
That'd be
almost like a reverse of like American Horror Story, and like taking a little bit of Watchmen too, where you kind of do things in different time periods.
Yeah, and you can do, and
Yeah.
you can realistically do whatever because Pennywise
Yeah.
could easily not be in these two projects. So it could be anything that could
Yep.
be like in the time period. 'Cause I bet with like the clown, it's like maybe there was a circus in town or something, and it just like turned itself into a clown, trying to mimic that or something. And now it's Pennywise, and just like, oh, this is very effective for kids. Like now it
Yeah.
knows. Like, ooh,
Kids
That-
don't like clowns. Okay.
I-
But as we go farther back in time, maybe it's something else that the kids don't like. Scarecrows. You know,
Oh.
or who knows what.
Well, I mean, it takes different forms for each kid in each movie. You know, for Richie
Yeah.
Tozier in the 1990 movie, it was a fucking werewolf.
Yep.
For
Spiders.
spiders, right?
I forgot
It was-
who the kid was that hated spiders, but there was one kid that hated spiders.
well, around the time of 35, we have like, did the Wolfman come out before then? And was it like Dracula? So it could
it
do
was
like
right
some,
around that time.
it could do some universal horror, like,
That'd be cool.
you
You can
know,
get away with it,
characters
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a
Too.
creature from the Black Lagoon. That'd be nice.
That'd be interesting. They could do that here because that film was like 55 or something, I think. 54. Creature from Black Lagoon, I think. But yeah, they could do
Think
that.
so.
Like, that'd be kind of cool. And then 1908, you're basically like kind of in the Old West era, kind of getting out of that. So like Pennywise,
How about an Undertaker?
the cowboy
Yeah.
Pennywise or something. Pennywise in a
Yeah.
cowboy outfit.
I'm not
Like,
saying Mark Calloway, but I'm saying how about an Undertaker, some unearthly.
I think we just
shadowy
get Undertaker to
Undertaker
cameo. We just get
You
Undertaker.
just want to give it to Mark? Okay, cool.
Just give it to
That
Mark
works.
Undertaker, 100%.
Talk to Mark. See if Michelle's cool with him leaving the house
I'm
for
pretty sure.
2 months.
Yeah, you're gonna go play a version of you're gonna play a version of Pennywise, essentially. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, got me on the
he'd be
road.
down for it.
Pennywise got me on the road.
As long as he gets to say "rest in peace," it'll be fine.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace. Yeah, Jeffrey, I don't like count. I mean, I'm fine with clowns, but preferably to stay away. Like, I don't need to be around you. I'm good. I don't need
One time we were at Six Flags, and this was at like 2009, and I saw someone there, like, because they've got like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. They had someone there dressed up like Heath Ledger's Joker, and I like
Nice.
he's walking up to us, and me, cynical 17-year-old me, was like, I thought Heath Ledger died, and it broke dude out of his performance, and he was like, what the hell, man? I just started cracking up, and my family was just like, "Come on, let's go. Let's just fucking
Let's
get
go
away
before
from
we get thrown out of the park.
God, it was bad. My former stepsister at the time, she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Oh, Zach. Oh,
I
my
like the purpose of the
God.
show should be the show that
Oh.
he's like just thought he's eating a bunch of dairy kids. That's definitely a Darren joke.
Darren would appreciate that. Yeah, he
I
would.
think Darren's Darren's silently clapping right now.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah, you know he is. Let me see, like, find them. But yeah, I mean, I like the trailer a lot though. It was fun. So
It's cool.
we'll get like they called it the official trailer, so I'm assuming we'll get another one. And it's releasing on HBO.
Yeah.
HBO, which is crazy. Like, it's like, okay.
So it'll be on Max.
When was the release date for that? Was it July? Did I see that?
It said fall. It
Yeah,
doesn't
they
have a
said
release date
fall.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No release date yet.
I would guess since both of the films released in September, I feel like it'd be smart to release it in September.
Yeah, around Halloween time too.
Right, even before like maybe mid-September,
Yeah.
going into October.
Halloween, yeah.
Yeah, they're
dig
saying
that.
late. It says late 2025. I'm guessing September, October probably makes a lot of sense. Around October, like at least you want it airing in the month of October at some point. So
Right.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like it worked wonders for Agatha all along. So come
Yeah,
on,
a show I still have not seen.
do your thing.
Same.
Yeah,
I
not because
no
I don't.
interest.
I just kind of lost interest in like Marvel stuff in terms of like the shows. I just don't, and
Yeah,
I still
the
haven't seen
Disney
Brave
Plus
New
shows.
World. Still have not seen Brave New World.
Well, it comes to
Oh,
Disney
wow.
Plus at the end of the month, so
Yeah,
I'll just watch
there you
it
go.
then.
patient.
It's fine. I'll just watch
there
it.
you
Then.
go.
It's fine.
I mean,
It's fine.
Thunderbolts.
You haven't even seen Thunderbolts, have you?
Nope.
Wow.
You mean New Avengers, right?
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it, man.
I-
Love
did-
Metallica.
did-
Metallica.
Last time I was on this Creators Council, we were discussing that whole asterisk thing, and I was the one that said, "I'll bet you anything they're going to wait to the very end of the movie, and then there's going to be some reference to." Remember that asterisk? Yeah, it's not really Thunderbolts, because I was the one that
Yeah.
was kept on saying, "This is not Thunderbolts." I mean, where's Ross? You know, and I'm like, you can't have Thunderbolts without Red Hulk. And I was like, I'll bet you anything it's going to either be New Avengers or Dark Avengers, and as it turns out, it's New Avengers.
Yeah.
Yay!
I was
fact
thinking
that-
Dark Avengers, but
That's one for me.
you know.
I think Dark Avengers would have worked, but I think
Oh yeah, it
with
would've
the
worked, too.
connection to Dark Avengers, it had to be Green Goblin in the mix or something like
Yep.
that
Hobgoblin
like,
or Green
roster,
Goblin, one of the two.
Something.
Yeah.
Preferably Green Goblin.
which could still happen, but it's Sony.
Yeah.
So Sony, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is one of those teams that you could, mix and match characters. You could, we'll pull him out because of the situation and the mission. We need someone with a flyer. Let's pull in Green Goblin.
Yeah.
It's piecemeal. It's like Suicide Squad. It's never the same team over and over again. It's always interchangeable pieces.
I just want to rewatch the Spider-Man animated series. Honestly, the '90s. That's what I want to do.
I think
I
that's
love
on
it.
Disney
Watch what?
Plus. I'm pretty sure that's on Disney Plus.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Watch what?
The '90s
Spider-Man.
animated Spider-Man.
1994 animated Spider-Man movie. There's
Yeah.
theories. Wow.
Yeah, that series is on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if we watched it so bad. Yeah.
That's the series that got me into Spider-Man.
Same
Same.
here. Same. It was that
Earlier.
X-Men the '90s and then Batman. 90s.
Earlier.
Yep.
80s. Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Oh, Firestar and Iceman.
Firestar
Yeah.
and Iceman. Yep.
Yeah. We were watching that too on reruns,
I
but yeah.
loved that show, man.
My favorite. I don't think I've seen all of it. I definitely need to see all of it. But my favorite episode, because I had the VHS tape of it, was the Juggernaut episode with the X-Men. Love that. Today.
Yeah.
I am the
Oh, yeah.
Juggernaut.
Firestar and Iceman had to go back to their class reunion or whatever.
Yeah, that was just a way to get the
Wolverine-
X-Men in the mix.
Wolverine with that overly done Australian accent. That was such a great
I am
episode.
the
That series is on
Juggernaut.
Disney Plus too. I actually watched it a couple weeks ago.
How many episodes? I don't even know.
I think there was 2 seasons. I think.
I saw the abandoned pilot they did before they did X-Men the animated series.
Oh,
Oh,
you saw that too?
It's
Yeah.
It's on
That was
YouTube.
rad.
It's on YouTube.
It's on
for
YouTube.
free.
You can watch it. Yeah.
Yep.
I am the Juggernaut. I just
Like you could
God.
see where the influences come, but you can also see what they changed and why they changed. It's like, yeah, this is probably for the
Absolutely.
best. Yeah. Like Australian Wolverine just doesn't fucking work. like at all. And it's ironic because Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
he's Australian and he fucking plays
Yeah.
the character perfectly. It's amazing.
Yeah.
God damn, Deadpool Wolverine, amazing movie. Anyway. Oh, there it is.
Hey!
There it is.
I love this. Yeah. That webbing was black. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black webbing.
Black
Yeah.
webbing.
Oh yeah, like
It was
just,
all
Oh my
his-
God! Look at Angel. Oh
Angel.
shit!
I'm ready for round 2. Let's show them what we can do.
oh, there you go.
It's up to you, Spidey.
Whitey.
It's coming back.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Hi, Kane.
That is crazy.
that is.
Get him, Professor.
Yeah,
Wow.
get him. Wow. Yeah, I used to watch the episode all the time.
Mm,
Couldn't get enough of it.
my
You know,
childhood, man.
I couldn't get enough of that. I watched a lot of Super Friends as well growing
Yep.
up because it would play on Boomerang, like in repeats and stuff. They
Yep.
would also play the Aquaman show. Like there was a lot of like old school animation that I watched, and like I would
I
go
remember-
to school, and like being a kid of the '90s and in the 2000s, I'd be like, "Oh, I watched Aquaman," and people would be like, "What the fuck? What do you mean you watched Aquaman?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, it was on Boomerang," and they're like, "You like superheroes?" And it's like, "Yeah." Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's like, I don't know. Like, I like Batman. I like all this other shit. You're a fucking nerd. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Now
Yeah,
it's the cool thing.
It's the norm. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna age myself really bad here. I didn't watch them on Boomerang. I watched them on NBC on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah!
No, it's all good, man.
NBC and ABC Saturday mornings from the hours of 6 o'clock until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was planted right there in front of the television. Never left.
I remember back when I was growing up in Indiana, my grandfather would like play like he had recorded on like old VHS tapes Godzilla films from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go. Yeah.
Love
yeah.
those two.
Yep.
They
We were
would
si-
always air on either KTLA Channel 5 or KTTV Channel 11, Fox. It would either be on one of those networks.
I forget which one it was. I think it was like Godzilla versus the Smog Monster or something.
Oh, God. Oh, Hedora. That was a terrible movie.
Oh, yeah, Hedor, yeah,
God.
because like there was like a shot or something where like people were like melting or some shit or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hedora.
I don't know if we talked about it, but did you guys see the title for the next Godzilla Kong movie? I don't know if we talked
Supernova.
about it. I don't
No,
know if
we
we
didn't.
talked about it. We didn't
No,
talk about it here on
Supernova.
council, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've not.
What's it called?
Supernova.
The next Godzilla Kong movie is called Godzilla X Kong Supernova.
Okay.
That was my reaction. I was like,
Why?
all right.
There's two theories about what this means. It's either Space Godzilla or it's
That's what I heard.
Is it Gigan? Is that the one?
Okay, if you fucking make me choose between one of the two, I'm choosing Gigan.
Me
Yeah.
too.
That's
Gigan's
that,
my
I would
favorite
I would
monster.
much rather have Gigan show up than fucking Space Godzilla.
Space Godzilla
That's
was
fair.
a joke. Hated Space Godzilla.
what I wanted personally, because if we're going to the Hollow Earth, I've been saying this. Biolante.
Yep,
Biolante.
my man. There
Which-
we are.
You could still do Biolante.
I hope
Does-
so.
Still could do it.
At some point,
Yeah, I mean, Biolante could be in this. I don't know. Who knows?
I
We
would-
don't.
I
Gigan
would-
needs
would-
to
I
make
would
an
love-
appearance.
I would love
I'm
a
sorry.
Biolante Gigan team up against Godzilla and Kong.
Now, that would be something. Except
Because we need to have.
Okay,
we
but
need
here's
at
the
least two. We
problem
need at
with
least
that.
two.
Gigan's a space monster, and Biolante is a scientific creation. They're
Big
not
fucking
going to
deal.
really gel well. But you get Gigan. Well, okay, we could bring back King Ghidorah, but it could be Mecha King Ghidorah.
That's what I thought they were going to do in the next movie after King of the Monsters, based on the freaking
Or-
head.
What? Who are the other space monsters?
Destroya was Destroya in
Destroya?
space. Destroya was
Destroya's OP though. Like Destroya
feel like
on his
this-
own would be a handful for Kong and
I feel like
Godzilla
Destroya is
together.
the final
Yeah.
boss. Like at
You
that
gotta
point,
say
Destroya is
Destroyer
the
for the
final boss.
very end because he's way overpowered.
Destroya.
But Destroya's a space monster.
It's crazy. This thing's coming out in 2 years, in March 26th of 2027.
Yeah, they could push it back, and I'd be fine.
Yeah, push it back.
Push
and
it forward.
No.
Let's get Godzilla -2 out.
Oh my god, I forgot Caitlin Deaver was in this, and of course Sam Neill. I
Yeah.
cannot believe he's in this movie.
Well, thankfully, Adam Wingard isn't directing this one.
It's Grant Sputor. I don't know. Let's see. What is he directed?
I'm just happy it's not Adam Wingard because the last two Godzilla Kong movies have just
Oh,
not been
he
great.
directed I Am Mother for Netflix. That was a decent film. The Furnace, and then We Buried. I've never. Okay, I don't know. This is big because he's only directed 2 movies before this: Legacy in 08, a short film; I Am Mother, a Netflix film, and then he was an executive producer for a film called The Furnace, and then in 2025 he was a producer for We Bury the Dead.
Hmm.
So I mean, he hasn't done much. But hey, I mean, he must have pitched something really good.
I mean, I don't know. When I saw Godzilla -1, I kind of just lost all interest in this current series.
That's
What?
No. I love Godzilla -1, and
Okay.
it made
you're
it
saying
made me hate the MonsterVerse movies even more than I already did. I was like, yeah, this is sorry, I worded that wrong.
I was about to say what?
No, yeah, I mean, -1 was my favorite movie of 2023, so it's
-1 was
It was
like
phenomenal.
fantastic to see in the theater.
I loved the new approach. I loved the focus on the humanity side, not so much on the monster side. I thought that was brilliantly done. I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the next movie. I've heard people say it's going to be G -2. I've heard people say, well, -1 is going to lead to 0, and I'm like, that doesn't exactly make a whole lot of sense. But all right, but I'm not sure what the working title is yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But when it comes to the MonsterVerse movies, I look at them more like the old 70s Godzilla movies. They're not to be taken seriously. They're never going to be up for an Oscar, but they're entertaining.
They're fun.
Whenever you see two kaiju duking it out, it's always fun.
Yeah, it's fun times with the whole
You're always
family.
going to be in for a good old-fashioned time. Are we ever going to see other kaiju in the Minus series? I don't know. Part of me hopes not. Part of me really hopes we keep it strictly to the big G, and that's it. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. And let's bring them in.
Them?
Lance and Darren. What's up, guys?
Them?
What's up?
No!
What's up, guys?
Oh, sorry. Hello, Stitch. How are you doing?
Aloha. How's it going?
If you're gonna you gotta do the voice. Mr. Stitch special.
No.
That was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
You're welcome. I knew you'd appreciate it. I knew that fuckwit down there wouldn't though.
You got a chub.
Yeah, I'm just here to bring in the daily
woke.
melanin, the daily wokeness. Yeah,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah, no problem, no problem.
Is an alien not woke enough?
No,
Oh,
No, not woke enough. Not no. Yeah, let them fight.
nearly.
Yeah, let them fight. Let's see what happens. Whoever wins gets the host party nation. No.
My ears
Todd
perked up real quick at that.
Yeah, Taj had to
Darren.
point out the fact that I only showed up when Lance wasn't there.
that's fair. I do want Phil to host. I want
No, you
Phil to
don't.
host.
No,
I
you
want,
don't.
I want him to host Ranger Nation when we do when we go to Super Mega Force. That would be hilarious.
Shit, why?
The most legendary crash out.
Why?
Crash out.
I just can't believe it.
I'm still not seeing any Power Rangers.
You're missing out, man.
I don't
Wait,
remember
what?
shit. I don't think I've seen any of Power Rangers really. Like if I've seen stuff, I just don't remember it, and I really wasn't paying attention.
You know, you're lucky this is your show. Otherwise, I'd kick you right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Whoa, he did it himself. Okay.
Phil, how
Phil!
could you?
Not me. Not
could you-
me.
Come back.
How could you yeet the host just like that, man? Good lord.
Phil.
See, you know he's doing it to himself because my
Heartless.
hands are on the screen.
No, Phil has a
Hey,
third.
Phil.
Phil has a big third hand. Hell yeah.
It's like Iron Fist, ready for
massive.
Stark.
Gargantuan.
It's Stork.
Stark took my technology. We rain hell on his company. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Lance, give us a drum solo. Go.
You don't just get to fucking tell him what to do. No.
Man,
No.
he's here to do what I ask. So
No.
No.
What have I told you? You do not treat your friends like that. They are not your entertainment.
Oh. I thought I was entertainment and cannon fodder for jokes, but I mean, okay.
No,
Thank you
no.
for treating. Thank you for
No,
treating
that's
all
here
here.
for
that's
that.
Jake and Draven.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it right.
That's more apt. They are the jesters.
They are the jesters. Yeah.
They are the jesters.
I
One
guess
wears
it's-
white, the other wears black.
Wow. Well,
Anyway.
since Darren's wearing the hat, Lilo and Stitch tomorrow. My wife's excited as hell. She can't wait.
Yeah.
So is my
Oh, yeah.
wife.
I've seen questionable reviews, but I don't trust the people that gave the review. So then again, I like, you know me, I can't help but stick my mouth in it. I could have worded that better.
Yep, you could have, and you didn't.
We all have our moments.
It's like one guy said, man, this movie was made for us because we're your kids, and you could tell that this movie was made for a streaming platform. Well, duh, because originally it was. They just changed so much from the original. Well, duh, because you complain about shot for shot remakes. And then it's this one guy on TikTok says he auditioned for Lilo and Stitch to be like an extra or a background dancer, and he's Filipino. He let that be known from the time he got from the time he auditioned. So he received a email letting them know, like, we thank you for coming in, yada yada yada, but we want to go purely Hawaiian. But then they turn around and cast the young actress who's playing Nani, and then he went on like this huge like racist, sexist rant talking about some, like, come on, like, Nani's supposed to be thick anyway. How are you gonna not hire me and say you want to hire all Hawaiians, but you turn around and hire her? And this is nothing against her, but she doesn't look like Nani. Oh my god! And then I heard that they changed the relationship aspect between Nani and Lilo. Like, oh my, like, what are we doing? Why was she? I said, well, that took a turn.
It sounds like a little bit bitter.
That took a turn. Like, you weren't auditioning to play Nani, so why are you mad at her?
Yeah, it's like he's crapping on the thing because he was trying to go for Stitch and didn't get it. It's like, like, what, dude?
I said, this is crazy. I said, this is crazy. Like, in 2025, people are crashing out over Ironheart, Superman, and Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
As you should.
We have bigger things to worry about right now.
I mean, Darren crashes out on that stuff all the time. He crashes out on anything, like that. That makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah, uploads like long rant videos about it. Crashes out, man, every day. They're already discussing a sequel for this movie.
I called it.
Which
I said years ago. I said out of all of their properties, Lilo and Stitch is one of the bigger ones. I was like, that could be a franchise. That could be a big.
Yeah. Oh,
this could.
They've already done it. They've already done multiple movies, a show. It's
100%.
like,
so like when they announced it was going to be this like Disney Plus thing, I was like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
like it is easily one of your most profitable properties of all time.
Yep.
I said this somewhere else this week. If they didn't have Mickey Mouse, Stitch would be their mascot easily. Like they love that guy. They love that guy to bits. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I think this is going to be one of their big franchises going forward.
They're probably discussing it now because the fact that Lilo's going to grow up. So they got to get these movies out now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Pump them out while
it only earned $273 million back when it first released in 2002.
Wow.
So
that was a different time though, where DVD sales were probably really boosting it, and
budget was $80 million.
That was also a really weird time for Disney. That was the early 2000s, so that was considered their like dark era. They financially wasn't doing as well. So that makes sense, but also it's just like Lilo and Stitch is popular not because of necessarily the movie itself, because obviously it's a fantastic movie, but also just merch. That merch, like people that have never even seen Lilo and Stitch have a Stitch pillow or a Stitch bumper sticker or a Stitch tattoo just because he's this little cute alien dude that people love. So
it's brand. It comes down to brand recognition.
Yeah,
that's all it comes down to. And 100%. Stitch is a brand.
Yeah,
you could take Stitch. You don't even need Lilo. You could take Stitch and put him with any character, any new kid, and you could start a new franchise based on that one brand.
Yep.
So,
which I think they technically did at one point. Like I know Lilo's around, but I think there was one movie that she wasn't in it or something.
Wasn't it Leroy and Stitch?
Yeah,
that was a thing.
Something like that. Yeah.
See,
so you had Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has a glitch. Then you had Stitch the movie that came out a year after, which had Lilo in it. But then you have the series, and there's Leroy and Stitch. Yeah, and Lilo's in it, but it's like they're just introducing more characters connected to Stitch.
I think there's also an anime.
Yeah, there is this anime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stitch
I wasn't
doesn't
even aware they did all
age,
those.
right? So Stitch can be ageless, and you could have him go through generations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could have Lilo married with kids, and here comes one of her kids, attaches itself to Lilo, and then later on, 30 more years later, her kid now has another kid, and it's Lilo's grandkid, and there's Stitch, and and that's just if it stays in the family. I mean, what if Stitch leaves Hawaii and goes to, I don't know, Boise, Idaho, meets up a new kid. There we are. And there's Stitch going out there, going across the potato fields, picking potatoes. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That could be entertaining. Let's make money off of it, Disney. Come on now.
Wait, I have a great idea. Let's monopolize off the success of Sinners, right? Stitch in Sinners.
Oh God.
Do you know how much money you could make off that? Stitch in Sinners. I'm down for it.
Are you saying in that time period or just with like the characters?
Just the characters.
Just the characters.
Okay.
I want to see Michael B. Jordan
with Mary
with Stack and Mary.
And Stack.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
They just show up to Hawaii for no reason. All of a sudden, like, the fuck? What the hell are you doing here? Hell yeah.
There's also the bit, and like obviously like the animated shows and stuff like this covered it like very much, but like he is experiment 626. So there is 625 other experiments. They could be like spin-off series and movies.
Which is
that's
what the show did. The show brought in a lot of new experiments. Like there was like I clicked on like on Disney Plus and there was like actually I pulled up I pulled Disney Plus.
Did Stitch like have a girlfriend? Like
there's a pink one, but there's also like a ghost one at one point, like in an episode. Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, that show was literally just Disney's Pokemon. Like that was the whole template of that show. Like each week is just them trying to catch these various different experiments and stuff like that. So
they all escaped.
Yeah,
we gotta get them back.
Escaped.
We got the perfect one for the job. I got a guy.
Well, actually, okay. Well,
to quote King Kai.
So you have like there's a ghost one. There's like a lot of episodes. There's like a squid one. There's a wrestler one, of course.
Oh God,
that show was so weird because they did so many like crossover episodes.
Look at that! My God,
they had like a Kim Possible episode. They had a Proud Family episode.
That's
the show did.
Why is he Santa Claus?
Your time.
What's that?
That was before your time, Darren.
Not really.
39 episodes. My God.
There's there's 2 seasons of it too.
Oh, there's babies.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lance, this movie came out the month I was born.
Damn.
Disney going to the
That's
bank.
Crazy, Darren.
I think I'm like 15 days earlier or something.
Damn.
Yeah, look, Proud Family, Kim Possible.
What the hell?
Oh wow.
God.
Lilo get different hair?
Oh, American Dragons is right up there too.
The what?
Wait, they did a crossover with American Dragon?
Yeah.
Where?
Wow.
Proud Family?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when did this come out? Was this around
Recess?
They did one with Recess?
They did.
Wow.
Yeah.
This show or this movie?
The show.
Now I gotta watch it. Now I got a new show for my segment on my channel. I gotta rewatch it. I gotta rewatch it. I don't remember this at all. Like
there
I don't either.
There was a Hercules show that was like young Hercules. Aladdin crossed over in it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Why not?
Yeah. Exactly.
Disney owns the rights to all of it. They don't have to worry about licensing or anything like that. Why not? You know?
I mean, like, think about it this way. Like, even with Lion King, like, you had Timon and Pumbaa.
Yep.
And Timon, which is canonically connected to like the original Lion King. So you have Simba showing up in certain episodes, and then you still have Timon and Pumbaa going around talking to humans, interacting with humans. Yeah. But in the same instant, you have talking lions, and they live in Africa. They get on cruise ships.
Eventually, I think that show became non-canon, but it is a really silly show to just like it just breaks the fourth wall and all these
and
crazy
kids
things.
love it, and kids love it, and which makes the parents want to make the kids happy. So let's buy the merch and let's just keep the money flowing into Disney.
It's really funny because
There's one show. There's one show I wish that was on Disney Plus, and it's Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
Bro, I love that show.
God, I wish.
I'm shocked it's not on there.
Yeah,
it's such a goofy reason for why it's not on there either. It's like tied up with fucking broadcasting. It's such a fucking shit show of why it's not on there. It's so stupid, and like I would have much rather have seen like that story be adapted for the Lightyear movie, but I digress.
Yeah.
Yep, Aladdin vs. Hercules. There you go.
Can I get my hands on you? If you get your hands on me, Jercules.
Jercules.
Everybody thinks of being clever when they call me that, but it's not.
Good dodging, Jesus.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
He's dodging like Tyson, man.
He would have freaking murdered him. Jesus.
That's also homeboy who plays Steve on Full House. Is still the same guy?
I don't know. Let's see. Hercules' the show. Let's see.
I think it's the same actor. I think he voiced Aladdin all the way through.
Oh,
I think so. Steve off of Full House.
Full House, yeah.
Something
Wagner.
What's his name?
Something Wagner, I think.
Yeah, Aladdin. I need to find the extra character. Yeah, Disney character. Okay, let's see who's voiced him. Let's see.
Scott Weinger. There we go.
Oh, there was an Aladdin show too.
Jaleel White. That's the actor who played Steve Urkel.
Most of the Renaissance era Disney movies got their own either straight to DVD movies or a sequel. You had Tarzan, you had Aladdin, you had Hercules, you had Little Mermaid, Lion King.
Ah, yeah, it is him. He did voice Aladdin, Hercules and the Arabian Night. That's definitely Scott Weinger. Yeah, that's great.
I just now found it on the Wikipedia, like the episodes and all that. Cool.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, he voiced Aladdin in Aladdin Return to Jafar, King of Thieves. Like he is the voice of Aladdin. So
and then he did the whole entire run of there's I guess an evil Aladdin in the Aladdin show.
Oh God.
He's credited as evil Aladdin.
I even like it just dawned on me like, yeah, he even did Kingdom Hearts as well too. So interesting.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Awesome possum.
He wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, Aladdin wasn't in anything. So,
well, the Aladdin world wasn't in the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, but yeah, he was in all Kingdom Hearts that popped up. That's cool.
Yeah,
sweet.
It's really funny though because I feel like there's such a commentary now on Disney of like, oh, now they only do sequels and reboots. It's like they've always been like this. Y'all just for kids didn't notice it as much. Like they have always milked it. They're just doing it differently now. They're doing it on a larger scale than you were when you were a kid.
Right.
I think too there was more of a push for like original movies when it comes to marketing as well too. You know, that I think that's a big difference too, but
that's fair.
Kind of too to piggyback off the merchandise talking about that. I was at Disney World last week and they were advertising the shit out of that movie. Like that was
Lilo and Stitch?
Posters everywhere. Yeah. There's posters everywhere. It was, yeah. So you know, that's definitely.
Do they have people running around screaming, "Go watch this movie"? We need the
pretty
money.
Much. Yeah, I mean, with how many posters I saw, pretty much.
I mean, it has
revenue
has $100 million budget, so they probably have a bit more to be like, "Hey,
with the marketing,
this thing exists.
Yeah,
go watch it."
Please.
Because marketing's been everywhere. You have that little Stitch toy riding around. He's doing the interviews, and he's with the TikTokers, and they painted over the Thunderbolts poster with Stitch. And it's like, okay, it's everywhere now.
It's everywhere. Yeah,
it's Stitch mania. He's stitched in our lives forever now, and I'm forever grateful for that. I know Chainsaw said he wanted to be a Stitch at one point on TikTok. I think he deleted it though because it went against community guidelines or something. So yeah.
I mean, he does stitch a lot of people, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's.
I have no words.
Did
You're just mad because you can't do the voice.
I don't want to do the voice.
You're not a child. You wouldn't understand.
I'm not.
Understand, man. The Zootopia 2 teaser was a little strange.
It wasn't like a
I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it either.
I mean,
it wasn't really a trailer to me.
No, it wasn't a trailer. It was like they played some sort of weird music showing off a bunch of the returning characters, a lot of new characters, and that was it. Like it was just shots of characters.
So it was an announcement, not a trailer.
Yeah, but we knew it was coming, so it was kind of weird. Like if you're going to put something out, and because they're putting this out in front of Lilo and Stitch, obviously, you would think that this would actually be like an actual proper teaser showcasing. But it's just like, oh, here's all the characters.
Yeah.
When does
I mean, They did that for the first one too, but I think that one did it better, where you just had you just showed off all these characters and the hundreds of animals that were going to be in the movie, and that one was very sick. This one felt very much like, we don't got nothing, y'all, but here's something. Just
the movie's coming out, it's getting completed, but we're not ready to show an actual teaser. I don't know.
It's just them running with that snake the entire time,
and that snake is Kiwi Kwan.
Yeah.
That's weird too, because it comes out in November.
Can you put up that comment from Tyler Calvert? Can you put that up?
We need that. We need that though.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bring it on.
Please.
That's a crossover.
I want to see the Predator just rip out the spine. Absolutely. Yes. We need it. Bring it.
Hey, how do we know
they've been going more R-rated lately?
Yeah, Stitch could do it to him though.
Did anyone notice we had Winnie the Pooh horror movie. We had a Bambi horror movie. Why not?
You know what? Stitch would actually work very well within that genre.
I think so. Boy, could you imagine the battle? Put 3 Predators up against Stitch. May the best team win. I'm all in favor of it. Let's make that happen.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I am curious to see that Bambi horror movie.
I want to watch it.
Just to see how ridiculous it is. It's funny because I have spoke with the director of it, so I would like to get him on the show to talk about it. Just figure out time zone wise.
Where did he get the LSD strong enough to come up with that idea?
Well, that's the thing. It's all tied into that Poohniverse or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Poohniverse.
Yeah. The Poohniverse.
Isn't next year they're Avengers movie?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Avengers Doomsday, watch out.
Avengers Doomsday, they're probably, that's probably a thing too. And they're probably going to have a giant war or some bullshit the following year to go against Secret Wars. Let's see.
God, Secret Wars, I can't wait.
Poohniverse. Looking this up. Poohniverse, let's see.
Didn't I read that, what was the last one that came out as the most recent one? Didn't I read he's going to be the villain of that movie?
That's what they're saying.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
I can't muster up a fuck to give about any of those movies.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen any of them, but
so this is the poster for Poohniverse Monsters Symbol. That's obviously next year. Well, they're saying Bambi, Tinkerbell, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tigger, Piglet, the Mad Hatter, and Sleeping Beauty will all unite. And of course,
God, yes,
Pooh is there too, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yes, this needs to be a thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely not.
I want to see it because I want to see just how big of a train wreck they could possibly make it. It's going to be amazing to watch them all eat each other. It's going to be fantastic. I got to see this.
It is not my thing. It's
like
not
watching
my kind
Destroy
of thing.
All Monsters when they had every single monster from the Toho universe come together. It was a clusterfuck, but oh god, it was so good. Just watch the disaster that it absolutely was.
Yeah.
Now, there's something about saying the big bad will make you scream in your seat.
Oh, the big bad wolf.
So we don't know who the villain is actually.
Big bad wolf.
It's Mickey Mouse, obviously.
You think it's Mickey?
That'd be hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be.
Dale, have you got an email lately about some kind of role, maybe?
Yeah. Gangster Mickey gonna show up.
Mickey shows up dressed like Blade. Perfect.
Well, David Howard Thornton recently did a Screamboat Willie movie, so it wouldn't shock me if it was him.
No, wouldn't shock me at all. I remember that. I remember hearing about that Screamboat Willie movie.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, I think. Two separate.
Oh,
that's not Bambi.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
we got the kid. We got the
Bambi.
kid meme. We got the kid meme that says it all right there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah!
That's not Bambi. This is Bambi. I know it's confusing. That's not Bambi. This is
right here. That's Bambi right there, boy.
No,
yes.
that's Thumper, obviously.
Oh, sorry. I just thought about that. What's happening with the other characters in that movie? Are they gonna pop up?
Flower.
So, is Bambi upset because his mom got unalived, and that's why he's
it's all revenge.
It's a revenge story.
It's all revenge stories.
It's Popeye.
Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Is that one connected to those?
No.
I don't. Yeah,
they're not.
there's
2 of those now. There's 2 Popeye horror movies. So I don't know. Who knows?
And then a real
right?
Popeyes movie too. That they're doing.
Like I said,
by the studio.
I can't muster up a fuck to give about any of those movies, dude. I can't.
But it's Bambi, dude. It's the
You don't want to see the train wreck?
care. No.
I don't want to see the train wreck.
The name of the universe doesn't even make any fucking sense. Poohniverse. No, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
You're right. It is. It's ridiculously, mindlessly stupid, and that's the whole reason we want. Yeah, Screamboat.
Yeah,
see, that's why
problem. I want to see it. From the makers of Terrifier. Come on. How bad could it be?
God, no.
Here's how I see it.
There's a song by Metallica that did a cover of called Free Speech for the Dumb. The fucking problem is stupid people fucking talk too much these days.
Fair. Well, also, what's funny too is like in that Screamboat movie, a bunch of the girls are dressed up in the colors of the princesses. So you got like a yellow bell.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a whole thing, man.
Kill them all. Yes.
Here's how I kind of feel. Like, these are not for me. Like, these are not the version of the characters I love, obviously. But also, I think just from a filmmaking perspective, these were college students that were just like, hey, let's do something fun. And like, if this can jet start their career, which it already has, like that first one of the movie, jet start their career. If they can make a career of themselves with these indie little silly movies, then I love that for them. I think it's hard to get in this industry, and I think any way you can, that's awesome. Even though I'll never watch another one of these movies.
There you go.
Look,
the princesses.
Here's my take on it. If you could take the classic Universal horror creatures, you could take Dracula, you could take Frankenstein, you could take the Wolfman, and you could turn them into the fucking groovy ghoulies, then you could do the exact flip on Disney classic characters and make them horrific. I think it's fair game.
The only thing that I would love if they were like doing better things with it, right? Because like you did Peter Pan, I think inherently that's a great pitch. Because inherently Peter Pan is terrifying. Its origins is terrifying. He's a character that literally kidnaps children and like steals their souls. That's awesome. But you don't do that. Yeah. It's like a serial killer instead. It's like, oh man, that could have been so cool. Like there's potential there with various. I already mentioned Stitch. You obviously couldn't do Stitch budget wise, but like he's literally was made to be this terrifying creature. You could have done that if you wanted to, if you had the resources and stuff like that. Like there are those like fairy tale Disney characters that you can do stories like that with. They just don't have the budget and resources to do it, I would say, quote unquote, properly, if that makes sense.
They just do a serial killer with a mask, and that's it.
You should do horror Pocahontas. That's just a real life story, though. So
Why not?
That might hit a little too close.
Next up is Hercules, Aladdin, and oh god, what's another one I can think of?
Lion King. Do horror Lion King.
Lion King.
They don't have that budget.
Ooh! What about Tarzan?
You could do Tarzan.
The real story of Tarzan is already pretty like horrific.
Well, no, I mean think about like it's more like Tarzan is like he grew up with the gorillas, but then people show up and they're actually like murderous gorillas, and then it's like he's a conflicting like, okay, what do I do? Do I protect these new people that I've met, or do I protect the gorillas I grew up with?
Fuck that. He's full on team gorilla. He fucking murders human beings.
Okay. Yeah, look at what was that movie?
You've invaded my home. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Greystone or Greystoke? What was that movie? It was the Tarzan movie with Christopher Lambert?
I don't know.
It was dark. It was a dark movie.
Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. It was like Greystoke or Greystone. I don't remember which one it was exactly.
Let's see. What happened to Christopher Lambert? Why would you write that? What happened?
I mean, just fucking do like Hunchback.
Greystoke. Yeah, The Legend of Tarzan, Greystoke. Lord of the Apes.
Yeah, that was a dark movie. That was dark. It was entertaining.
Never heard of it.
I do want to see a live action remake of the actual Disney film though, because like Sabor gave me nightmares as a child because it's a bloodthirsty leopard that like tries to eat people. I would love to see like Tarzan versus Kerjak in live action. Like just see somebody just manhandling a gigantic gorilla would be like the stuff of dreams. Somebody needs to make that happen. I already have my fan cast for Tarzan. Unfortunately, he cut his hair. So yeah.
Sebastian Stan?
No, Phil.
Oh. That's like, what are you talking about?
For Jane, of course, it's gonna be Margot Robbie, of course. For Clayton, you know, I'm thinking
Taika Waititi.
No. For
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Why not? If it was Taika Waititi, it'd be a lot more funny because I
Dwayne
just
Johnson.
rock his shit in the fucking rain. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true. But for Clayton, I'm thinking I'm going out of the box for Clayton. Clayton, I think we make Clayton black.
You have to make it someone I don't like.
I think we make it black, and
You have to make it Draven.
you know we can't. I could. You know what? Clayton could be Draven. Could play Clayton. Like I could see him like just walking around
Or Jake.
like, with a rifle. Like with a rifle, like
Jake
just
would be
walking
more
around.
accurate. You know what? Never mind.
Unfortunately, I kind of see.
Just imagine if they announce Tarzan and they say Tom Holland's gonna be.
Oh
Tarzan.
God.
Oh God.
Honestly, that would
Yeah,
have
it'd be
shocked
great.
me.
What if Tom Holland was the next Peter Pan?
Would
You
work.
know, I could see it though.
I could see that. Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
Tarzan is one though that I think would work very well for them because it like inherently does lend itself to live action much better than
You can
a lot of the others.
maybe get a solid trilogy out of there. Maybe just a
Oh,
duology
yeah.
if the second one doesn't do
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Didn't they do like a darker live action film a couple years ago?
they've
Warner
done a
Bros. did,
couple.
yeah.
The
Warner
Legend
Brothers,
of
right.
Tarzan. With,
Hey, and that was good.
That was with the
Yep.
Skarsgård brother.
Alexander Skarsgård,
Yeah.
and it had
Yeah.
Margot
Wasn't that-
Robbie's in it.
Yeah, that was
Samuel
Margot
L.
Robbie.
Jackson,
She was
yep.
playing Jane. Yeah.
Christoph Waltz. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, that was good though. Like, you know what? I'm rewatching that this week. Like that movie. I saw that in theaters.
Yeah.
That movie was really good.
Yeah. That was
Like-
pretty. I saw it in theaters. Yeah, I remember seeing it. We'll bring them in from. Was it good though? What's up? What's up?
What's
Hey.
going on?
More
How you guys
people.
doing?
My ears heard dark people. I was like, damn, okay. I appreciate it.
More people.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
What's up? Just hanging
Same
out,
as
chatting, hanging out.
I heard
Talking about-
Tom Harlan as a
Tom Holland is Peter Pan. Hell yeah.
I can see
We
the
all
vision.
Yeah.
I can see the vision.
More,
Him,
more,
him
more
dancing
of me.
around. Yeah.
More
Yeah.
of me. Thank you, Chainsaw.
We have to make it more woke. Yeah. That's what we have to do.
Yeah. Man.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were just talking to.
So
I
we
don't
get
know, why,
Jake in here.
Why did we get on Tarzan exactly?
No,
I don't
don't
know
bring
why.
it.
Live
We were talking
action.
about
Lilo and
Disney
Stitch,
movies.
I guess.
Oh, okay, I couldn't
Disney
remember like why they
remakes.
got there. Well, we started off with Poohniverse, that whole horror thing, and then we got
Poohniverse,
yeah.
Yeah, let's move away from that.
Yeah.
Oh. You sure you don't want to talk Bambi the
Feels
rest
like
of
I'm
the
not going back to that.
Let's just move away from that bullshit. That'd
Next-
be great.
Okay, I have a topic for Phil.
Oh,
I have a
great.
topic for Phil.
I'm
Only
terrified.
Phil or all of us can be
I'm-
included?
I'm
Well, all of
terrified.
us could be
I
included.
guess
but
I'll
this
leave.
This is
Okay.
specifically this
Hi,
question is
everybody.
specifically targeted at Phil since he doesn't want us to talk about the Poohniverse or whatever it's called.
Pretty verse.
Terrified now. What is it?
What's better, Pokemon or Digimon?
Pokemon.
Oh, come on.
He didn't have to hesitate on that.
No,
Dang.
you don't
Pokemon.
even think about that. Come
Is
on.
there anyone that likes Digimon? Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
I
has its
love
I like
fans.
Digimon.
I love
Ah,
Digimon.
on
Especially-
purpose?
Yes, especially
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, yeah.
especially season 3 with Gyumon and all of it and Renamon. Yeah,
Okay,
that
now
was
you're
my
getting a
favorite
little
season.
crazy. Okay,
That was my favorite season.
Season 3 is where things started to dip. Okay.
Excuse me? How? That was the best season.
No, season 2 was the best.
You talking about with Devimon or with what
With
was his name?
Vemon Davis.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
the Mon.
That was that season.
The
that
black
season,
spiral, like the black spirals,
That-
not the gears. Yeah, no, dude. Season 2 is where it was at. It was fucking lit.
Wait, was that Vemon? Wait, no. Which season was what? Am I
I
getting
can't
mixed
tell
up?
if this is
You
English
brought this up
or...
and you don't even know.
No, wait.
Come on
Which,
now.
no, which season was the one where they actually turned into the Digimon? Because that's the one I didn't like.
That was Frontier. That was the season 4 season. That was goofy shit.
That's when they jumped the shark.
That
Literally.
wasn't Digimon. That was Power Rangers.
Well, no, the 4th season of Power Rangers was Power Rangers in Space. Power Rangers Space is fucking goated.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like they said we're running out of ideas. How about we already made a season where their final forms is them merging with their Digimon? Let's just have them do it the entire time, and they just
Fuck,
get
that
more
was
powerful.
bad.
That was
so
that
bad.
season was bad. That was bad.
Like y'all really watched Digi? Like y'all really? So did y'all have Zooms when y'all was in school too?
I had a Zune. I had a Zune.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not have a Zune, but I watched Digimon faithfully because it was on Jetix every morning. So it's like,
yeah. I originally I was like I wanted an iPod. Then I saw my friends had Zunes. I'm like, no, I want a Zune too. So I got tricked into thinking that was a good investment. Yeah.
So are you a Apple person now? Chainsaw?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Cause see, like I was like, oh, iPod. Like iPod's the thing to get, and I'm like, but then like one of my best friends and some other people were like, oh, they had Zunes. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll get a Zune because my dad had already bought an iPod and was gonna give it to me for a birthday. Like, I heard Zune, so he went and traded it back in. And the guy told him, was like, you sure? He's like, that's what my son wants.
I hate to do this. I'm so sorry. What the heck is a Zune?
Oh my god. Okay.
The little music device, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an alternative
Okay.
iPod, basically.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the lesser of two.
It was the lesser, yeah.
Yeah,
I will say-
my former stepsister had a Zune. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not fucking with that shit. I'd rather have an iPod and iPod Touch, and that's the route I went.
All right, Zunes.
Until I had an iPhone 4S, and that's when I ended all of my Apple purchases.
So wait, what do you have now, Phil?
My phone.
Zunes.
Which phone?
Google Pixel 9.
Ugh.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
I think this is the version I had. I think was this like that one. I think.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
brings
got
my memories.
to
I
say
remember
I'm
like
happy with it.
music. Yeah.
Star-Lord had one in volume 2.
Oh my god, Gears of War.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Because this was Microsoft, right? Yeah, this was Microsoft. Yeah.
Zune, was Microsoft.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll say
so
at the time, the only reason I had that over an iPod is because it was much easier to obtain movies a certain way on there. I'll say that. And I was a 10-year-old kid at the time,
So you were pirating movies?
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that, but
Well, you know I am the authorities. So
okay.
in Guardians of the Galaxy, he got his
PC?
Zune, right?
Yeah, in volume
Is that
2.
a Zune? Yeah. Guardians, he got his Zune.
Yep.
That's a throwback, man.
Mike says you have a pair phone for Mike Harley, Phil.
Mike, I love you, but you're wrong. On more than one occasion, you're wrong.
Wrong.
Hey, but did anybody else want those phones like off the Nickelodeon shows?
No, because I knew they were fake.
It was so cool looking. It's like
No!
they got creative with it before
No.
he got perverted with it.
Wow, let's just change the emblem from an apple to a pear. How creative. Oh my god.
Way to
And then
go.
you gotta think
Paramount,
about-
you geniuses. Holy
But-
shit.
But then on like the other shows, they started having it for like it looked like an iPhone, but it was like completely
Dude,
Yeah.
look at it. 10 out
They
of
would just
10.
change the
cool.
screen.
10 out of 10.
Nah.
Look at that.
That's so
Oh, geez.
awkward, man.
That's so terrible.
Look at that shit.
I don't remember that.
That's cringe.
Yeah,
I don't remember
Yikes.
it looking like that.
Lord.
Yikes.
look up their see look up the see.
Oh, it's a mouse.
Look up the see-through iPhones. Like they had the see-through phones on like all them Nickelodeon shows.
See-through
So
phones.
weird. Like you could see through the entire phone. Like look up a phone off like type in phone off
you
Henry
play
Danger.
in
or
transparent plexiglass. Okay, so
That phone looks
Yeah,
like
you know
the
what started
remote
that trend?
from
Game Boy.
Click.
yeah, Game Boy kid at first. Did it
It's like
better,
you
man.
could see
Fucking
what
did.
they were looking at through the other side of the phone, but they would act like people just be standing there like it's normal. I'm like, this is a terrible design for a cell phone. Like you have no privacy.
Yeah, that's not pulling up, but this is. This is freaking retro as shit. Look at that. My God.
Hey,
Oh,
my
yeah.
childhood.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of when you were saying that.
Look at that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's trippy.
It
David
reminds
Eric
me of
said
the-
his childhood. He really
It's not
needs
even.
his
It's not even
infancy.
showing the fact that it lights up when it rings. That's
What the
that's a
fuck?
tragedy.
Do y'all remember the Nintendo 64 controller that was all the way see-through?
Yeah, I had one.
I had one.
I had one. Yeah.
Yeah, I had one.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God.
Now, quickly, Chainsaw. Let's really shock the people and let's put up a picture of a rotary phone.
Oh,
Let's really
Like
shock some
that?
people.
Like the
That's not no. Yeah,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are buttons.
Ooh.
No, I mean a real rotary.
Oh yeah.
Like the one that would hang on the wall. Yeah.
phone. No, you have to actually dial it. You know.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
Yes,
like, yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Let's get that up there.
Vintage. There you
A
go.
lot of
That
people do
okay?
not know
There
how
you
to
go.
use
Yeah,
those
vintage.
phones.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Oh,
of
it's
those.
blue.
That's my
Ooh.
childhood.
Yeah.
That's my childhood right there. You want to dial an area code? There's the 8. Here's the 1. Here's the another 8. It's like, oh my god.
That's horrible.
I didn't realize never just to dial the area code.
So what you're saying is you've been around since the time of Alexander Graham Bell. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. He and I were like this, okay?
I knew when he said, I want to do communication around the world.
I called him insane. I said, Alex. I called him Alex. We like I said, we were tired.
Oh, best friend.
Alex, you're out of your mind. Okay, nothing is ever going to replace the United States Postal Service. I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Nothing is crazy. Hey, Chainsaw, I just shared the other pair phone.
Where at?
On here. No, on here.
Oh. Oh, there. Oh, okay.
You see how it's like completely see-through? But like on the opposite side of the phone, you can see what they're seeing on the screen on the opposite side of the phone. But they would act like you couldn't see it.
So if you're sitting here watching Pornhub,
yes. It's
great.
no hiding it
exposed.
because you could see it from the other side of the phone. The
That's
entire
very
phone
poor
is
design.
see-through.
I'm pretty sure that's just a protective case, and that's where they put the CG and post production over it. That's exactly what it is.
Cropped it right
That's
in.
a
Right
case,
there.
That's exactly that's a case, man.
It's just I know it's just dumb because when you see it on screen, it's like you see from the.
Say that first part again.
Phone.
Say that first part again.
I'm a pretty boy.
No, it's dumb.
It's dumb.
Phil,
dumb.
so you wouldn't. So Phil, I could honestly see you having one of these phones and just looking at something like so obscenely obnoxious and not caring.
I mean, I use my old Google Pixel 5 for a bunch of other shit. So.
Oh
God.
Oh
yeah.
Geez.
Oh yeah.
It got really quiet in here all of a sudden.
because
Phil, go on.
It's because Phil
tell.
knows what to say to get us to be like, okay, yep, that sounds about right.
I mean, I wouldn't live up to my name Unfiltered if I didn't otherwise, right?
Very true. Very true. We wouldn't have you any other way.
This is true. Just go reference my rant from Party Nation last night. You'll
that
get
was
it.
Hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I have a topic. I haven't been here in months. I have a topic that I would like to discuss and bring it to you guys, even though I'm sure you've already discussed it at length. The trailer for the new Tron movie.
Oh, Tron Ares.
It? Yeah, Ares. Did you all discuss it already?
We did a little bit, yeah. I mean,
what did you all think of it? I'm terrified.
I mean, with the fact that the title is freaking what is his name? Jared Leto's character. I'm like, I don't know.
Just bringing it into the real world.
You don't think Jared Leto's a good actor?
No. Like I think it's a fluke. He's an actor. I think it's a fluke. He's had some decent roles, but then he's had Morbius. Okay,
that part. Yes.
That
I thoroughly enjoyed Morbius. I will not tolerate any Morbius slander.
Morbius was
slander
terrible.
him.
It
was awful.
It made more bad.
Did you enjoy Madam Web too?
Oh, right. Or Craven.
I'm kidding. Go to my channel right now. My reviews for that are mostly me cursing out whoever came up with that idea.
I loved his little dance. I love that guy's little dance that he did. That was great.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was great. Yeah.
That's it.
That was
you mean in Morbius?
Yeah.
What dance did he...
the dance.
It was
that dance.
Yeah. Not Jared
the
Leto.
vampire who wasn't a vampire, the vampire who wasn't a vampire because they didn't let us see them attacking anybody in that film. I forgot he did the dance. It was that bad. Like that movie goes by in like a whole blur.
That was
I had so much hope
Sony
for that movie.
re-release it.
I really did.
I didn't.
I love Morbius. I think he's a fantastic character in the Marvel universe. He's right up there with Ghost Rider. But I was really thinking, okay, it's Sony, so they can go dark, right? They can go darker. Then Marvel would probably go, nope. They made a joke. They made a mockery of that movie. They made a mockery of that character.
It was brought up.
I was so disappointed.
Yep.
Oh no!
Targaryen dancing.
God.
Yeah. Now I am muting it. Now the person has a giant subscribe button, but Ignore that shit. Oh yeah, get into it. Get
forgot
into
about-
it.
I
Oh
forgot
yeah.
about this.
Get it? Yeah, that's right.
Best part here.
Spank
Yes, yeah.
on it.
Is this what?
It's like
Is
a
this
crab
what?
walk.
This is what you do after you become a vampire, I guess.
Yeah, this.
And the
I mean, that was
orthopedic, it's the orthopedic shoes that did it for me.
I mean, they did it in Sinners. They turned to vampires and they danced to Irish folk tales. I mean, that's what you do now.
Hi, Jason. No, not
the
at all.
same thing.
That was actually
Terrible in movie.
I mean, if we go to the House of Dragon, he sound like he being Remix Clan.
It's funny as hell because literally he goes from this to House of the Dragon. He's like, I gotta redeem myself because I really screwed up.
Yeah, let me redeem myself by fucking my knees.
He's acting his ass off in that first season alone,
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
forget that crap.
He's
Not
just
to
like, I
mention,
used
too,
to be
like-
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
What have I done to myself?
There goes my career.
Let me
BBC,
reinvent it.
answer the goddamn phone.
Yeah, please, for the love of God. Busy, you're 100% correct, man. Should not be.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think it's worse too because like the whole up until that point, the whole movie is just played dead serious, and then you get that damn scene. And it's just like, what the hell am I watching right now? Like,
What happened to
It's
reality?
the second act. They had to switch it
Yeah.
up for you. Subvert
Yeah.
your thoughts. Didn't know what you were doing. Had to switch it up. You see, they thought they lost you, and they thought this is going to pull you in for the rest of it.
they never had me though. Yeah, they never had me. So.
Back further.
No.
Yeah, I was already getting out of there, and then
That's why.
yeah.
That's why he did the dance because he's like, come on.
See the
Come
problem
on.
is,
Yeah.
see the problem
Yeah,
in
let's
10
go.
years, y'all gonna say it's a classic. It's just right now, y'all not
No,
here yet.
no.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody.
There will be people who will do it. I'll bet money.
Oh yeah,
I
all
know.
day.
Yeah.
Just like
There will be.
just like Final Destination 3. I didn't
That
know people
part.
had an affinity for this movie. Now that this new one coming, I'm
Hey,
like, wait,
that
people
movie's
really
awesome.
enjoyed that?
Part
What the-
3?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Man,
My
I don't know.
generation was like really on that movie.
I was in your generation. I don't think so.
Part
Told
3?
you.
I don't think so.
I was like 9 when it came out. I think.
Oh shit, no, I
It was,
wasn't 9. My bad.
Yeah, it's like my generation. Yeah, nah.
Oh man, when that movie came out, man, we was ready to leave high school. Like, what the-
Yeah, no.
I was mad.
Yeah, it was like-
I'm in football practice. Like, I'm not lifting weights today, guys. You seen the
Yeah.
black guy lifting weights? I'm not lifting weights.
You're not doing that.
We
I'm
just
not
running.
going
We just running
anywhere.
lap.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm going to put myself in an isolation chamber.
Lock yourself
And I'm
in.
going to live out the rest of my
Exactly.
life in quiet peace.
Jazz, they have a question in the chat for you.
No, it wasn't good. Focus
it good?
was not good at all.
Oh, excellent. Check it out. Watch
I
it.
love
Yeah,
it.
you'll love it. Great.
10 out of 10. Look, man. like-
Oscar worthy.
yeah, I think Alan's right. There's people going to be saying like, yeah, that movie was actually good. You know, like
Yeah.
they should have
Said
made that
nobody
sequel, man.
ever.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto killed the joke when he had a script for Morbius 2. I'm like, dude, oh my god.
What?
All
Yeah.
right. I think he wants to forget he was in that movie. I think he wants to forget he's in that fucking movie. Let's be honest.
That's why he lost his daughter because of that movie. That's what did it.
Oh,
Dang.
wow.
Wow.
You did
Holy-
this.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow. He thought he was in the MCU though. I don't know if you guys remember that.
He
Oh, yeah, he did say
thought
that.
it was.
Thanos.
Yeah.
You know,
He's like,
no.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I don't talk about it. It's like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, you're not
Yeah.
coming back. There's nothing, dude.
I wonder
I
if
think
someone
Sony
put
was
up that
saying
meme of
something
The
to
Rock
those
right now
actors.
going, it's the
Oh, you
biggest piece
think?
of dog shit I've ever heard.
Actually, this makes sense because at the end of Morbius, we know that infamous, like, I think this is Spider-Man's fault why I'm here in this universe. So I bet they were
Worst
saying,
post
well,
credit ever.
I
this
think.
this could
Yeah,
lead to
like-
something.
I think because the Madam Webcast also said that.
Yeah,
they thought
Dakota
they were in
Johnson said the
MCU.
same thing.
So I think those producers were telling them, "Hey, you do this movie, you'll get over there, you get blah blah blah." And then
Because
it's like,
Tom Holland's over there, so realistically we could connect the universes through
Yeah.
a multiverse because they're doing multiverse. Because they brought in, of course, oh god, what's the name?
Vulture.
Vulture. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah.
They brought him over, so like, oh, we could bring people back.
Sure, in the multiverse.
Kevin
And
That
was
might be the
immediately
worst
like,
post-credit scene of all time.
Yeah.
But to quote
Literally.
Jeff Goldblum, just because you're able to, and just because you could, doesn't mean that you should.
You say,
Well, I remember back in 2017 when Amy Pascal, who was the producer of the Spider-Man movies, and Kevin Feige were doing interviews together. There were things that she was saying. He was like, "What did you just say?"
Yeah, he was
pissed. What
the
hell are you talking about? Oh yeah, he was frustrated. Like that's why they've never done interviews together since, because she just says shit that just does
be spouting off nonsense, and he be looking at her like, "What the hell?"
That's probably why I'm so glad. Because if Morbius was to hypothetically jump universes, they wouldn't bring Tyrese with them. Like why? What? Why?
I forgot Tyrese wasn't he like random cop number 6, or was he like a significant character?
He had a couple lines.
I think he had a big role, but then they cut it down.
They kept cutting it down.
Yeah, with all the editing they did on that movie.
They watched his Django lines, and it was like, "Yeah, now cut that out."
Wow. Who was he even playing in there?
Because he was in Transformers too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
He wasn't bad in Transformers though.
No, especially the early ones. He wasn't bad.
He actually had lines. He actually had a little substance.
They took Ronan out of Fast and the Furious and was like, "All right, so we got these robots for you."
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking. So he's a character. He was a mercenary trained by the CIA, and he has worked alongside Spider-Man and Black Widow in the comics. But in the movie, of course, he's just some guy, agent of the FBI who's with the cybernetic arm, just some random guy. It's like, all right, maybe
I don't even think he had the arm in the movie, did he?
Nope.
Probably in like a deleted scene or sort of cut at some point. He had it. Yeah. Whatever. Sony's done with that crap, so good. It's fine.
Hopefully,
focus on the animation show. Just focus on animation.
Because I think they have to make live action movies at some point, right? To keep the rights. Right?
Well, they're doing Spider-Man brand new day, so that'll keep
those
it
count.
Yeah. As long as a film is in production, then
sure.
We're not getting a director's cut.
No, get out of here.
No,
I blame Zack Snyder for that. Stop allowing people to come back and give a cut of anything. Make the movie right the first time. Stop being sneaky and trying to get your fans to make us push whatever your
that was a different situation. That was a very, very different situation.
Mainly because of studio interference.
Don't make me pull out my pitchfork for Zack Snyder on here tonight.
Oh.
Okay. That's adorable.
Shout out to Zack Snyder though. He's good in the studio.
In the studio?
The
cameo. Oh, it's like
he had a camera roll in the studio.
Yeah, real small.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah, I heard it's good. I heard the studio's good.
I heard it's incredible.
Definitely showcases a highlight of how incompetent some studio executives can be.
Yeah,
it makes me think of Curb the Enthusiasm, but on a grander scale. That's what it makes me feel like. You go from a writer's perspective, which was Larry, but then the studio exec. Yeah, that's what
I haven't seen that show.
It's a good show. It's a great show.
Never?
No, never seen it.
It's on Apple TV Plus.
My God.
Yeah, Apple TV Plus. Yeah. Oh, haven't seen it. No.
I'm a Seinfeld fan though, so
a lot of stuff I need to watch. Just unfortunately, don't
Power Rangers included.
Yeah.
Wait, the movie?
We need to start a campaign for wait. What do you mean by Power Rangers? Like the TV show or the movie? Which one?
I remember seeing random stuff when I was little, but I don't remember anything really besides random action stuff.
The Pink Ranger I had a big crush on.
That's all you remember.
That's all I remember.
Kimberly, yeah. Shout out to Kimberly, R.I.P. Trinity, R.I.P. to Tommy. What is his name? Tommy Oliver.
Jason David Frank.
Jason, that's it. I didn't want to say it because that's my name.
That would be kind of weird.
R.I.P. Jason. Looking around.
Yeah, I remember when he passed away. There was some, there was some random podcast. These guys, and they were making fun of his death, and I'm like they made a joke about it or whatever. Be
careful there, boy.
Who did that? Point them out to me, and I will go.
I think they're irrelevant now. No, I don't even know where they find them anymore. But
good.
Rewatch Power. It'd be basically like a reaction. I tell them ever shit. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Chainsaw, you can join in with us. That's what we're doing on the. That's what we're doing on the pod.
I don't want to I don't want to be woke every week.
Shameless plug. We're rewatching Power Rangers
self promo
together. So yeah. Shameless hashtag self promo. Every Sunday. Every Sunday Ranger Nation.
Is it Sunday? I thought it was Mondays. It's Sundays.
It's Sundays. We just did the live stream on Monday because Darren had to have a job.
Darren has a job? Fuck out of here. What?
People out here working? What is that?
You're making money. What, you're making money?
Money instead of being on YouTube. Like,
no, I do it for free, actually. I just thought it'd be fun.
Now, Darren, can you wear hats at work?
Like winter hats we can. Yeah.
Oh, but you can't wear like a Stitch hat. You can't.
Probably not.
You can't walk
Darren,
around.
Didn't you say that they're stopping you from wearing hats at work or something?
No, they're stopping us from like wearing jackets, which is so weird.
So when it's cold out, you can't wear a jacket?
We work outside, yeah. So they're just like, well, you shouldn't be out there like that long. It's like, we're out there all day. What are you talking about? It's like corporate stuff where it's like, oh, they don't need to wear jackets inside. It's like, but there's people that also work outside, you dummies.
Says you got a war on your hands.
The war on jackets.
Yeah, the war, man.
Well, I mean,
it's gonna be like the Game of Thrones fight where no one can see shit for like whatever the whole damn fight. It's all in the darkness. You can't see what the hell's going on.
You had to have the right TV.
Yeah, and you had the brightness turn up to fucking
Turn up
max.
the gamma.
No, even then it was still dark.
Yeah. 55 nights of shooting was wasted.
Bad.
It should be shit.
Yeah.
You wasted almost 2 months of shooting for nothing.
You think they were shooting? They was.
I love how they incorporated like the fire on the swords, and that went away so fast. Like, oh, okay, the lighting's gone. All right. Like,
They were just out there kicking it.
Darren B. Corporate. There you go. Darren, we got your movie title.
Hell yeah. Okay. What's that scene from the like Jaden Smith Karate Kid where he like takes his jacket off and he takes it on, he takes it off, he takes
like the movie. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's just because like we're literally about to get technically the sequel to that in next week. Yeah.
I heard
it's good. I need
they're
that
saying it's bad.
Yeah, people are saying it's bad.
The TV show is good. The TV show was good. How did they drop
people? It's woke people.
It's woke.
It's woke.
But Cobra Kai was amazing. Cobra Kai was awesome.
Loved Cobra Kai.
But it's different people. Like the creators of Cobra Kai did have no involvement until like the later, like after like shooting was done, they were fine, or like they were given the script at one point, but they had no input really, besides a couple notes.
If what I hear is true, I'm gonna be really sad.
What?
Is it a
Daniel's
rumor?
Not in it very much. Apparently, he's only in like 10 minutes or so, or something crazy.
Darren,
oh my god,
Darren! According to my vast knowledge and
so very limited.
My sources on the film, I will say
my sources.
You are you're gonna be happy with the what we in the industry like to call the post credit. I feel as if you'll be happy.
That was a long build up to see
Oh my god!
Wow.
I would be sick.
I almost took a nap in the middle of that. Jesus, how long was it? We're gonna fucking go on there.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
So basically, they made Ralph like he's like the Hulk of the trailer, huh?
I feel as if he's in there, but it makes sense because since this is taking place in Mr. Han's or whatever his name is in Jackie Chan's neck of the woods, it makes sense because this is more of a successor to this, but it's bridging the gap between the Karate Kid universes.
Yeah.
I also heard, and don't
A
quote
build
me
up
on
for
this.
a turd.
You're not selling this at all right now. I just want to let you know.
Everybody can't pitch movies. It's okay. I like your personality. I like what you got.
Trying,
maybe let me ghostwrite for you.
You're trying, but damn.
Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this.
I won't. Trust me.
No quoting.
I heard that in the like it's a mid-credit sequence.
Now, who'd you hear it from?
Shang-Chi shows up for some odd reason. Shang-Chi shows up and offers the Karate Kid the 10 rings.
Oh shit!
He's like, Marvel's been taking too long.
Hey,
I'm getting in here.
I don't know. He shows
You heard
up.
this from your father's brother's sister's former roommate?
I got it off 4chan. Yeah, I got it off
4chan.
Yeah.
Just as good.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. My wife texted me 3 minutes ago. She said she'll be home in 5 minutes, so I got 2
Which
minutes.
means you gotta be.
I gotta get run. Hope it's run. Exactly.
Hey,
She
man.
knows. Thanks for having me, guys. Great to be back, and I'll see you hopefully soon.
Yep. See ya.
See ya, buddy. Bye bye.
Hilarious.
Who the flip? Oh, no one else did it? Okay.
Who the fuck? All right,
Darren, you're old enough to say the word, Darren. Jesus. Who the fuck? What
the
are
best
we,
part
Disney?
is Darren doesn't curse, but when he does, it's like because I remember one time someone left and no one was paying attention. You're like, who the fuck? Like
I was like, oh,
Darren,
okay. Just do it by myself, I guess.
Whoa, buddy, old pal. Yeah, I just love it. Lance.
I have to jump out as well.
Well, how long is it going to be your exit? How long is it going to take? Is it going to take like?
Does it have a post-credit scene?
You understand?
I have to go buy. Apparently, I have to go pick up booty rash cream for this baby. So yeah.
What? You understand? If you leave, you know who's probably going to show up in your place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another black guy?
No,
no, worse. Oh, he's already here. Oh, shit.
Draven?
Fuck! He's already here.
Wait, who?
The
Please,
one,
I wanna
the
see who it
only.
Oh, hell. Oh, let me. Hey, the other guy. Fair warning to anybody of the melanin persuasion. The guy down there, don't want to be in the same room with him. No, I'm just playing.
Immediately. The house next door.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on. Put it back in.
It's too many.
I had a feeling Lance was trying to get out before I came in, so I figured
Hi,
I'd beat
Jake.
him to
Hi,
it.
Jake. Bye, Jake. I'm mad at you because you didn't show up yesterday. Bye.
Fuck.
You knew I wasn't showing up.
Well, frankly, it's a good thing you didn't show up.
Yeah, would I had to listen to you?
He fucking bailed.
No, it's quite the contrary. People would have had to listen to you, and that would have definitely drawn the show down.
House next door. That's two people. The joke never ends.
Never
Well,
ends.
he's not Draven, but he's Bitch Boy. What's up, man?
Yo, let's fucking go, guys! Lilo and Stitch!
Okay.
I'm gonna come!
I will be going.
Zootopia!
I am going to see it tomorrow.
Hey,
nobody's mouse moving. Like, what is going on
yeah.
here?
My wife is excited to see it too. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Is anyone seeing Mission Impossible instead of Lilo and Stitch tomorrow?
I'm not seeing.
No,
I am.
Oh, there you go.
I am.
Yeah.
I saw the first one this week for the first time.
The first Mission Impossible.
wow.
There you go.
Yeah. I thought it was all right.
I like how they handled the reveal. It's definitely
It's good. It's good. It's just not my favorite.
I usually get further into the series, Darren.
Yeah.
It's like, wow,
It's really good.
like they
Yeah.
up the ante. Like this feels like very
I've heard
small in
that, yeah.
comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta take.
I think 3 is underrated. I think that's really for me when the series kicked off. But
I
of
love
people-
3.
yeah,
Philip Seymour Hoffman is fantastic as the villain.
yeah,
He's so good.
That opening sequence is incredible.
Yeah,
Oh,
three.
yeah.
I think that's in my top 3 of the franchise.
Yeah.
3 years.
That's
I've been discovering that a lot of people don't like it, and I'm like, I didn't realize.
a lot of people don't like 2.
Yeah,
that's-
I mean,
that's
Yeah,
at the bottom.
two.
Yeah.
Two.
That's at the bottom
Yeah.
with 4. 4 and
Yeah.
2 are at the bottom of my list.
It's Ghost
Four?
Protocol.
Ghost Protocol, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I hate
wow.
that. And
Wow.
Paula Patton's in it. I'm sorry, she's beautiful, but she does nothing for me
Wow.
on that screen.
Yeah, last one I saw was Fallout. I don't know how many came after that.
That's my favorite.
The Dead Reckoning. No, it's Dead Reckoning after
Yeah.
Fallout, and then now the Final Reckoning. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I've not seen Fallout. I still have not seen the reason why Henry Cavill has a mustache. So I'm not. I heard it's amazing.
Amazing.
I haven't seen
Amazing.
it.
That's
Amazing.
that's my favorite of the series. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, wow.
Same here.
Yeah.
It's my favorite as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fight scenes between the bathroom scene with
Well, yeah.
God,
I've
that's
seen
so
it a million
good. That's-
times.
yeah.
He's cocking his
the-
arms.
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So good. So
Love it.
good.
That's so cool. But yeah, I still haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
10 out of 10.
Spectacular. Super even.
Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of Dead Reckoning. I didn't
I wasn't either.
Dead Reckoning was cool. I'll say it was
like-
cool. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's 8 hours long though, so that's where the issue comes in. And like I'm just like, God damn, we got like different stages. It's not even a act 1, 2, and 3. We had like act 8 in this movie, and it's like shit. Kill Tom at this point. Like just kill him.
Okay, let me ask you this: did you sit through the Batman or Endgame just fine?
Batman Endgame. Wait, which Batman?
The Batman.
The Batman. I did.
Okay, and Endgame, right?
Endgame. I have an issue with the first 2 hours of that movie, so don't put that in there. But Batman, the Batman, I'm unfair when it comes to the Batman. I'm not gonna lie.
Biased.
I'm very biased when Batman's
biased.
I just asked because I think runtime. When people complain about runtimes, I don't think it's a valid criticism. I think it's nonsense.
No, I don't care about the run. I don't care about the runtime. That isn't one thing for me. Like
I think it's more pacing when it comes to Dead Reckoning.
Yeah,
it is. It's just like it just feels like 8 different movies at one time. Like man,
right?
Because I'll see people complain about runtimes these days. Say a movie will get announced that it's going to be like 2 hours, 6 minutes long, and you'll see so many people go, "Oh man, that's a really short movie." It's like, no, that's actually not a short film at all. Like movies on average back in the day were like an hour 30, hour 40 minutes.
Yeah, right.
But, like they've been getting really bloated in the last couple of years. Not every movie needs to be 3 hours long. You can tell a concise story without that time. And honestly, some of those 3 hour ones are like the ones that are 240 and ones that go longer than that. Sometimes you can really tell that they're trying to pad out their runtime.
Yeah.
Like that movie, have you ever seen Bo is Afraid? The movie like 3 hours. It took me like 2 weeks to finish that movie. I'm like, man, I was like, man, I don't know why this movie is this long. And like I get it, dealing with something like it was just like, man, what are we doing at this point?
Yeah, I remember seeing. I admit I should not have seen this movie at the age I did, but so it was Pulp Fiction while my parents were asleep on the couch. And I was sitting there, and that's the thing that I would do is, I would, creep downstairs whenever they were asleep, and I would just see whatever they were watching on TV,
or spying on his parents.
and then oftentimes I would fall asleep down there too. And I just remember sitting there thinking, this is a long ass movie.
If you watch Pulp Fiction, man, they were asleep because that's a long ass movie for real.
Yeah, it's like it's right under 3 hours long.
I mean, all Tarantino's movies are super long.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
did you how much of that movie did you watch as a kid? Did you get to Wallace's Place?
Yes. I don't know how much I watched, but I know I got that far. I think like the last bit that I remember the first time watching it through was like I remember seeing the Bruce Willis scene with the katana, and then it was like right after that where I think I passed out. But granted, I mean, that movie came out in like 94?
94.
Yeah. So when I saw it for like the first time, I was like 7. So.
Did you have any nightmares after you fell asleep from seeing that scene?
No, not that I remember. No, not that I remember. There were other movies that I saw that gave me nightmares, but that's a different story.
I mean, there you go.
The Good Son gave me a lot of nightmares.
Oh my fuck!
Yeah. Poltergeist gave me nightmares. Just because that creepy old lady at the end, that got shivers from that.
That and The Exorcist. Those were, for me, the ones that creep me out.
I think The Ring. The Ring and
The Ring, too, yeah. The Grudge, too. That one was really, freaky.
What was that one spider movie? Not Arachnophobia, but the other one.
Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yeah, that one. I got freaked out by that as a kid.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
I hated that movie.
I love that movie now. I love it now, but I hated it back then.
Oh, I've always found it really funny, especially with the spiders are like they're making noises like there's
yeah.
David Arquette made that movie hilarious.
Oh, 100%.
It's just Dewey.
Pretty much.
Right.
I think that was a couple of years after Scream 3, if I remember right, too.
Yeah.
Or maybe a year before.
He just left right off the set. He just walked right off the set.
He just played the same character.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Limp or no limp, David. No limp this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that kept going back and forth too.
I'm still like 2 movies behind in that franchise.
In Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, if you're 2 movies behind, do you like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an ostrich?
Oh, look at that
Yeah.
CGI. So great.
You eight-legged freaks!
Like, they were they took it so seriously. That's the thing.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were so sincere about what they did.
Oh yeah. Oh, this shot I hated the most.
Oh God, man, I got flashbacks. Ooh.
Speaking of things that creep me the fuck out, what's up?
Who the
fuck?
I was gonna say I came in at a good time talking about Scream and David Arquette, and then I creep you out. All right, dude, I'm about to fucking leave, man.
Yeah, dude.
Candyman. Oh, perfect. I came at the perfect time, dude.
Yeah, man.
All right,
well, it's nice having you here, man. See it.
I mean,
You owe me child
go to my
support.
corner.
Yeah.
You owe me child support.
Fucking okay, dude. Like, fucking.
He actually left. That's funny.
Wasn't me.
He only cuts hair. He doesn't have enough for that.
Valid point.
Yeah, man.
Arachnophobia. Yeah, I feel like I have. My wife has arachnophobia. She hates spiders with a passion.
I have a
Spiders I can deal with. For me, it's snakes. That's where I draw the line.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you dead? You're like,
Darren, what was that? You just went.
That wave.
yeah. He's like,
About
that's
to
funny.
flee this state from you, Phil. Oh my god.
Flee the state.
We're already in different states.
I know.
We're on opposite ends of the
I'm gonna go to a
country.
different state. Not getting your money.
You're gonna get closer to him, actually.
Don't go to Texas. Don't go to Texas.
I'll go to Canada.
Why not? Everything's legal there. I'm kidding.
No one asked you.
Who has the coolest phone lock screen? That's a good question.
Are we doing
Mine is let's see here. I like. Oh, that's cool. I love the space.
I can't.
Superman.
I got Superman too, but it's not that one. I can't. I'm in the middle of setting up a new phone.
There you go,
so
Johnny.
I can't.
Ooh, I like that.
We ain't nerds here.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
You got Hunger Games.
Come here, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck.
At one point, I had this too.
Oh, nice.
Logan.
Heck yeah. I
Yeah.
should probably
Prince
change
Vegeta.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Lance is
Shout out to
exposing
the-
one of my lock screens in shot.
I just got my dick as my lock.
Johnny, I
screen.
thought you had a Dark Knight Rises one.
Don't drop
No,
that dun
I have a
dun.
Dark Knight Rises phone case.
I think
that's the phone
but
case.
my
That's
lock
cool.
screen is
Jake and Phil might appreciate this. It's James Hetfield. Oh
Yes.
wait, it went away.
Now it's nothing.
I just saw Phil.
Yeah, he's
Nothing
all
else matter.
Yeah, both of mine are Vegeta. Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. That's my home
Shout
screen.
out to Vegeta, man. I'm reading what's it called? I'm actually reading the manga now.
You're not supposed to know about that one, Lance.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Lance at one point was trying to get to a point about a post-credit scene. It took for fucking ever to get. So you missed the whole thing. That was a.
I
it's a
actually was
long-
like,
It was like
I had it
one of
on.
my
I was putting laundry away. I was listening.
Ooh, you're putting away your undies.
Yeah, man.
This is one of my
I
old
was putting away my undies while listening to you. How do you feel?
I feel special.
Good.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my wife asked, like, when you guys do Music Monday again? I'm like, I don't know. I gotta ask him. I have no idea.
Yeah, because she wants you to put it on the calendar.
Yeah, on the calendar exactly, so she knows what I'm doing.
Not this Monday, but the Monday after shall be the return to Music Monday.
Shall be return.
Because then I will be
Because
done.
Because
getting traumatized by
Last
of Us.
because Last of Us ends this weekend. Yeah.
It does. It does. I'm excited.
Until
and
season 3 and
terrified
4,
sad.
apparently.
What's
Fuck
Music
yeah,
Monday?
dude. I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Can't wait.
You enjoying this season so far?
I love it, man.
It's great.
I actually like season 2 more than season 1. Even though I like
Wow.
game 1 more than game 2, I like the
Yeah.
second season better. I think they've been adapting the second game better than.
Oh my God. What am I doing right here? What
Aaron's always on point with the profile pictures and the lock screens.
My face is blocked, but I think the hat is still in view.
That's great.
That was funny.
Oh, Darren, you were a little too quick with that.
Darren's always funny.
But yeah, I'm loving
Take it over.
Yeah, I haven't seen none.
Last week's episode is my favorite out of all the whole series.
I've seen none of season 2.
What series is this?
Last of Us.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think this last week's episode, I would probably say the best episodes of the entire show are last week's episode and episode 2 of season 2.
Yep.
And maybe even episode 5. Like, I really liked episode 5 a lot too.
Ooh, question based on that show. Me and my co-host, which we are getting ready to break up, she said that if she was Joel and I was Ellie, she would turn me in. So I was going to ask y'all if y'all were Joel. Would I have given Ellie to the Fireflies?
I was having that debate with my girlfriend because I just caught her up. And I was like, no, I think I'd be like Joel and be like, you know what, fuck it. I really don't care about the rest of the world. I just care about my world. So
yeah,
that's fair.
I can't really say that I would do anything differently.
If it's leading to my death, sorry. I mean, look, because I'm good. Good, man.
No.
I wouldn't be able to sacrifice someone I love.
So I'll say for me, like,
I'm selfish.
I've always sided with Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had daughters, and I feel like that even made that connection
even more
stronger.
solidified.
And,
Sure.
Yeah, and Joel's always right. That's
What?
Joel did nothing wrong, dude.
Did nothing
Joel
wrong.
has literally
He did
done not
nothing wrong.
one wrong thing in his entire life.
No, Johnny,
Or-
I'm make that video
Everybody's
because Joel did nothing wrong. I'm waiting for you to make that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make a fucking rage bait video. Like, Joel has not done one thing that has ever been wrong.
No, that's gonna go viral. Make it.
He is my perfect king, and I love him.
Perfect.
Papa Pedro's never done anything wrong. And he never will. I don't care what the fuck anyone says. Even after last episode, he didn't do anything wrong. Never, not once.
Hashtag Joel was right.
Yep.
He's just defending his kid.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'll be honest though, that last episode I was not a fan of.
Really?
I was a fan of the episode, but I wasn't a fan of that change of them removing or kind of combining the two scenes of when Ellie
I know
finds
what you
out.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah, when Ellie finds out, the truth about what he did on her own, and then she's mad at him for months, and then I wasn't a huge fan of that. But
It's just like I think Neil said it too, like in the podcast, where like what happens in the game is like a very, very video gamey thing to happen.
Yeah,
it's not as realistic as like what they're trying to do with the show, so I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know, that change I'm kind of indifferent towards because I kind of thought it was a little random in the game too. Like it was really cool. I didn't dislike it, but I think for the show this worked pretty good. And then I think how they were able to do the porch scene and kind of feed that into it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like, because I mean the porch scene to me is the best scene in the entire franchise, like in the video games too. And I think they actually, in some ways, even made it a little better. Maybe I don't know if I feel fully comfortable saying that yet because that scene makes
I can't say
cry.
that.
It makes me cry like a baby every time.
Don't get jumped leaving off the pod. You don't get jumped leaving off of here now.
Yeah. But I just love how. Yeah, I know the last defense will fucking chop my head off. But I liked that they had Pedro just do a lot of like facial acting is all I'll say with like stuff like that. It's like as soon as his eyes start watering, man, I just start crying. I see Pedro cry, I cry, dude. I can't. I can't see him upset. It makes me upset.
I love you.
So you watched him die and you're still alive though. That's kind of never mind.
What kind of fan are you?
I contemplated things, Phil. I
I
didn't think I was gonna make it, Phil.
Johnny's like, if you start crying, I'm gonna cry, and then I'm never gonna be okay.
I was holding the golf club, Phil. I was about to do it to myself.
Did you cry?
Ronnie, that would have been a
So,
birdie shot.
so
Well,
if you're holding the golf club, you need to change your name to Abby then.
Damn.
No,
What were you trying to say?
Oh, I was gonna say, is
Hold on,
anybody?
not you, Dre.
Not you, dumb shit.
Stop talking.
I got a question.
What
Fuck.
were you- in a second. What were you trying to say?
I was gonna ask that you cried
ask
when
you,
his skull got busted open.
Oh, you know
I
you
was
did.
a blubbering disaster
Yeah.
when he died.
It was a mess.
I literally, I think I texted, I texted my girlfriend. She's like, how was the episode? I was like, I've never cried so much watching an episode of television in my life.
Oh no, I meant when his skull got busted in Thrones.
Oh, he hasn't
Wait,
seen
what?
Game of Thrones.
He hasn't seen Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
haven't seen
yeah, I
Game of
didn't.
Thrones.
Well,
That was an awesome scene, though.
I heard about it
It
though.
was a great scene.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I heard about that. That's another reason why I'll never watch that show. I can't see it. I heard his skull gets turned into taco meat, and I was like, I'll pass.
When
I already heard the
first-
ending's bad, and then hearing that happens to Pedro, I'm good.
When that scene popped up, I actually had to stop watching the show for a bit because it made me uncomfortable. Like I
heard
didn't like
it
that
was
at all.
gross.
Like,
Yeah.
I heard it was disturbing. Like,
It is because
Bad.
you're expecting something bad to happen, but you just didn't expect it to go that far. It's
I
like,
laughed.
Wife had the same sort of reaction when that scene popped up.
I laughed.
I had that reaction from my uploaded video.
I
That's our
laughed.
Oh, I
Both
thought it was
times.
just the red wedding that you did.
Right, if you can make it to that scene, because you would have gotten to the red wedding before. that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can make it through the red wedding,
The red
you can
wedding.
make it through.
The red.
I was.
Let's
don't have to do this.
let's
We
finally
don't
say
have
it.
to do
The red wedding was deserved. If
No.
you watch the show,
Oh.
it was supposed to happen that way.
No.
I said, you know what?
Because the
I'm
books.
so ready. I'm so ready for the. I'm
Look,
so ready
even
for
if it
Mom
was
to die.
deserved, I'm not going to be happy about it. Okay, I'm not going to be happy.
No, okay.
And
No
You could
child
say-
deserved to die like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but say
Which
like,
one?
the one
the
in the
child in the womb.
Child of the womb.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
Well,
the
you
one
know-
thing that you can't argue like, oh, that made sense.
no,
No.
I mean, they had to prove a point. You can't screw us over. So
No,
the baby had to go.
There's other ways
The
to
baby
do
had
it.
to go. The latest fetus.
Other ways to do it.
You didn't
So-
need to do that.
Did you see House of the Dragon then?
I did.
Okay, so you were totally fine with a child getting beheaded then, I'm sure.
Oh wow,
Hey,
that's what
look,
we're doing in Game of
that
Thrones.
was-
Holy shit!
yeah,
You
it
should have
is
saw
wild.
our review.
Look, okay, so look,
Yeah.
It's wild.
I am a big horror movie fan. So when it
I am
comes
too.
to them goings, I'm not when they go too far. I'm like, you know what? Yes, because people are so afraid to kill kids. If you need to behead one to make your point, go ahead. He had to go.
Go ahead.
It was,
fuck them kids.
Johnny
Okay,
Channel
hey,
did
I
great
can
effort
respect
with
that. I can respect that. It's almost
I like that with horror movies. I like when horror movies aren't afraid to fucking go there. Like I remember
Evil
when
Dead
Terrifier
Rising.
3
Evil
came
Dead
out.
Rise, yeah. 'cause,
See,
like,
and that's the
bugs
thing.
crawling out of the chest.
That's the thing. I loved Halloween 1978 because Michael Myers was not afraid to go after children. But then in 2018, you had this little kid who fucking runs up the stairs. There's a fucking boogeyman in my closet. And
Yeah, but I didn't want to see
walked
that
up.
kid die. He was awesome, dude. He's so fucking
No. He should have died.
No, man, no.
He should have died.
I love that he
they made up,
Shit.
they made up for it in a movie that people hate, but they did make up for it for the kid in the first scene of the third movie.
That was the only good thing about that movie.
It doesn't matter. That was a great.
That
That
kid got
was
his
a great
fucking
death.
neck
Agreed.
turned into like a good fucking spring or something.
only
That was
good thing
amazing.
about that movie.
The only good movie in that trilogy is Halloween Kills.
Whoa, okay. I like Halloween Kills, but Halloween
That's
2018,
that's
I
a
really liked.
ledge, but I really
Evil
like
dies
2018.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I hate Halloween Ends though. Halloween, if you
was
defend
bad.
Halloween Ends, I can't trust your
was
opinion.
bad.
Halloween Ends was
Halloween
a
Kills.
disappointment. Oh my
I think it's a
god.
dumpster fire of
Look here,
diarrhea.
man. Look here,
Fuck,
man.
that was
You about to
bad.
cry. You about to- you about to
That,
defend it?
I was in
Don't do it,
disbelief
Jason.
watching that movie. I was like, what the
God.
fuck am I looking
Halloween
at?
I'm gonna pull up my lifesaver.
Don't. It's not worth it. It battles my brother.
The ending of Kills? The ending of Kills, where you have literally half
ending's awesome.
the mob going after Michael Myers, and he just gets up and fucking murks them all. I'm like,
Yo,
Hey, man.
kills
Hall-
everybody.
was beautiful.
Halloween Kills has problems, but I will say they fucking delivered on that title, man. He kills a lot.
yeah.
100%.
It
The
was
opening,
amazing.
the opening where he gets out of the fucking fiery house, takes a chainsaw to a fucking dude's head.
man.
Oh my god!
I'll agree with- I'll agree with
Him like 1v7ing the
God.
fire department was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Michael Myers versus the gorilla.
Like he just takes out the whole fire department.
Put him with the gorilla. Let's see who comes out there fighting.
I will say,
just to fuck with the town, when he kills the firefighters, just set fires everywhere. Like,
that would be funny. Like, I remember everyone and you have no houses. What the fuck are you gonna do now?
I love.
Right, it's like good fucking luck.
This might be considered elderly abuse, but whatever. Like, I love the part when he goes into the old couple's house.
I was gonna say, I even like that too. Fuck the old.
Yeah, you know, fucking old dude thought he could throw hands on Michael Myers. He dies. Old lady.
That's what you get for flying a little drone in your house.
Not me. Right, exactly. And then she just gets a fucking big old broken light to the throat. I'm like, yeah, that's.
Bro, and are we gonna talk about Big John and Low John, dude? I fucking love Big John and Low John.
They were living in his house. They were living in his house, and that was the fucking problem. Michael Myers was like, "Yo, what the fuck you two doing in my fucking house?"
In the tits.
They had it coming.
It's not. He's y'all in my shit. Yeah.
No, I like Halloween Kills. It's got problems, but I love that movie.
And it's even funnier because Little John is played by Michael McDonald from Mad TV.
Yep.
Look what I can do.
The flashback.
Fire. Yeah.
Look what I can do.
So I have to ask, who's seen Final Destination Bloodlines?
Haven't seen it.
Haven't.
I will say,
I've seen parts.
On the topic of killing kids, there is a kid in that movie that I wanted to see die so bad. That's all I'll say.
I
That's
feel
just
like
where I'll leave it.
They're scared to take that push. And
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so many films in this franchise. Just do it.
Just do it.
You know
what they did. They did. I mean, they did. And you don't count the Final Destination 2. They killed the kid in there. They dropped the whole glass on him.
He was a teenager. Yeah,
and he was just stupid. No.
In Bloodlines, there is an actual kid that
I mean, so with him, I mean, you know why, but down the line, the bloodlines don't. Death never fails.
Yeah. And the thing too is, like, I don't know.
That's about to be the end of a bloodline.
Yeah, and I don't get it either, because like I was talking to David Howard Thornton. I met him at a horror convention when people were starting to flip out over the teasers of like seeing a little girl in the Terrifier 3 stuff, and he's like, people act like kids have never died in a horror movie before. He's like, it's like, because I'm not even the first clown to kill kids. Y'all forgot about fucking Pennywise.
Right.
Yo, Pennywise was getting them out of here.
And then I don't think there's ever been a death scene of a kid worse than the one in Doctor Sleep. That's all I'll say. Like,
Oh my god!
Like Mike Foley fucking went
I've
there.
never watched
Jacob Tremblay.
Unbelievable.
Oh man,
that
just
scene
the
made me
director's
so
cut of that movie is better, by the way.
100%.
Is it online? Can I watch it?
Doctor Sleep.
Here's an idea. Why don't you actually buy a
What's it
physical
called?
copy of it? You
What's it
fucking
called?
mook.
What's the movie called?
So y'all
Doctor
said, so the Terrifier 3, them
Jacob
weren't some
Tremblay
good kids deaths.
Oh,
Like,
it has like some of the best kills in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Man,
Terrifier 3 is
like,
great
This is where
kills.
Darren pops in.
he
Why are we
gave them
ranking kid
gifts of
deaths?
bombs.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't-
bro,
you
what?
don't- Yeah. No, they ripped the Band-Aid off real quick in Terrifier 3. No matter wait long for this scene.
Oh
right?
man, yeah, that was
Actually,
kinda crazy.
there's quite a big explosive death of numerous children in this movie. If you think
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Bombs
handled
away.
it like perfectly too.
Santa
That was-
Claus is coming to town.
I wonder what I got. I was like, yo, they don't give a fuck, and I love it.
Merry Christmas, fuckers.
It was so
Like
good.
for
Like, it's so
Halloween this year-
ridiculous. We're like, oh, this fucking clown is just there, and the security's like, oh, that doesn't look like Santa. He's like, oh, fuck it, let's let him sit there for a little while.
Since I cut my hair, I've been wondering what I'm going to do for Halloween this year, and I think I finally settled on the fact I'm probably going to be Art the Clown and fucking in a Santa Claus costume. Yeah,
I'll be your
Yeah.
little demon girl.
please. Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
Man,
I
that
don't like
that's
that.
Cameron,
demented
I don't know if
scene.
anyone, who else seen Candyman 2021, but he says he didn't like it.
Oh, I love it.
I didn't
Fuck
either.
out.
You pay
fuck
money
out.
to
I
tell us
didn't
that?
either.
Get the fuck out.
I
Fuck
like
out.
the movie.
Me
I
or
like the
Cameron?
movie, but my theater experience just sucked.
Because
Yeah.
Candyman 2021 is great. My only flaw was I would have liked to have seen the kills more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But the movie itself is great. Coleman Domingo, fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, that is a
Fucking Yaya.
Yaya,
Bean.
yeah,
Oh,
oh,
my
yeah.
god,
Yeah,
man.
so y'all,
What a
y'all really-
performance he turns in. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So y'all really,
And,
y'all really like that movie?
And his girlfriend.
That score was
forgetting her
fucking
name.
great too.
Score
yeah.
was great. I love that movie. I think it's great. I just wanted a little bit more Candyman in it. That's all.
Yeah,
It's a great movie.
Yeah, the movie itself's really good. It was my theater experience that got ruined because I had a bunch of like, I don't know if they were teenagers or like early college age, I don't know, but they kept fucking around behind me making noise. So
that'll do
it was
Were they
hard to get into it. At one point, probably.
About 20 minutes into my screening, I had just some dipshit couple like on some makeshift date. They were both fucking around on their phone. I looked at them. I was like, "Can you please put your phones away?" They said, "Fuck you." I said, "All right, fine." I went and found another seat. Problem solved.
Yeah.
But people are rude.
It's crazy
as fuck.
you have to do that though. It's
Yeah, right?
Just fucking be courteous, man. There's other people here. You know.
I feel like they came out the same time X came out. So like I think I was bigger on X when Candyman came
I think
out.
X was the year after, I think.
Yeah.
It was it because it felt like I went to the same theater, so it must have something.
I think X was 23.
X was 22.
Was it 2 years?
It was 22.
Was it 2? No, it was 2. Yeah, Pearl was 24.
23.
Was it 23? I'm fucking bugging out. I don't know.
You talk about trash horror movies. Good God, that whatever the third one in that trilogy was.
Maxine.
It got worse with each.
That's what I meant.
I still haven't seen that one yet. So
I didn't really like Maxine. I was disappointed.
Don't.
It should have been better
Yeah.
than what it was.
I
didn't think it was
X and
terrible,
Pearl.
but yeah, it wasn't great.
But
So
Maxine, I was like,
out of
this is the best we could do to tie it up. I was like, all right. It was
So
kind
I
of
haven't
boring. Like,
It's at the bottom of the trilogy, in my
for
opinion.
sure. That's an easy. Yeah.
I agree.
I saw Pearl and then I saw X, but I haven't seen Maxine yet.
X
I
is
haven't seen any
just
of
so
them.
fun.
X is good. Yeah.
X is good.
You're like, you got fucking Kid Cudi doing porn. Like, it's great, dude. It's a great movie.
Yeah. And then
Jenna
whenever,
Ortega getting fucking blown away by shotguns. A great time. It's fun.
Yeah.
Whenever Pearl came
Alligators
out,
and shit. You know, it's great.
Yep.
that was my first point of reference for anything I'd seen David Cornsweet in. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this guy's good.
Yep. Yeah, I've only seen him in Pearl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Twisters too.
I keep telling you guys. I keep telling both you guys. We own this city. John Bernthal. It's a great fucking show on HBO Max. Cornsweet's in it. He plays a good cop. I'm telling you.
Is that
Check
the
it
one
out.
with the? Is that? Well, I haven't seen it. It's another show I've seen with on HBO.
It pertains to the Baltimore riots, but John Bernthal plays the main dirty cop, and it's pretty fucking solid.
Is it still ongoing or
Mob
No, it's
too.
limited
I've been hearing
series.
That's a great show. With Tom Hardy now that he's free from the shackles of Venom.
Hey, that first movie's good. That first Venom movie's good.
Kind of.
I don't know.
If it's opposite day, it's good.
Entertaining.
It's the best out of the three, but that doesn't make it good.
I've took better shits.
I'm with you.
I would agree, Chainsaw. I've enjoyed some of the shits I've taken more than Venom.
I bet you have.
My shits have looked
I
better.
bet you turn around and you see it, and then you put
the movie too.
I guess
one
I'm
leg up on the toilet and go da da da.
I guess I'm on a fucking island when it comes to that movie. Jesus
Unfortunately,
Christ.
Phil. Yeah,
Clearly.
That
Yeah.
island have a name? You know what? I'm going to shut up.
You know what he doesn't have on that island? A house next door. He doesn't have to worry about that.
God, dude.
Is there a next door anything?
No, there isn't.
There you go.
Upgrade is the best Venom movie. That's okay. That's weird. All right. Upgrade
I don't know
is the
about
best
that.
What's
I
that?
mean, Upgrade is good, but
The movie with what's his face? Fucking fucking guy.
Logan Marshall Green. There we go. He's
Yeah,
basically
that's his name.
the guy who looks like Tom Hardy.
This might be a
That-
throwback. 'Cause I think Johnny's first ever appearance on the show, he showed off the Venom statue.
I did. It was
Yeah,
You have
the
the
very
very
first-
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what, I had 19 inches of Venom on deck, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why do I not remember this?
The very
Yeah,
first,
man.
the very first episode he was ever on, he showed it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I even have the steel.
Well,
book
I don't
for
think.
Spider-Man
I don't know
2
if I was.
that came with
I don't
it.
know that I was. Yeah.
weren't
I
yet.
was- okay, so that's probably why. Okay.
Yeah, I got the useless steel book that has dust on it because it didn't give you a disc, but
That's
I have it.
Well, I got mine signed by Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh, you're a big dick.
Yuri.
The voice
No,
of
that's
Spider-Man
awesome, though.
in those
Yeah.
games. I got it signed by him. He was at a con. I
Speaking of
went to.
Tony Todd, R.I.P. He's my favorite Venom.
Yeah.
He fucking
Yeah.
killed it, bro.
That's
that
fair.
probably hampered any plans that they had for a Venom game now that he's gone.
Spider-Man 2
Pretty much.
PS5 honestly made up for the Venom movies being such diarrhea fires, in my opinion. Like, I got all the Venom
I
content
can't
I needed.
disagree that those movies got worse with each installment, but I will just say, like, I had a really fun time with that first movie. I thought it wasn't going to be
I'm
great, and
glad you
I walked out of it like, okay, that wasn't as bad as people on the internet want to make it out to be. So,
I left
I
it
agree
with a
with that,
migraine
Phil.
because I was so upset.
Yeah. I'm still kind of surprised that 2 has the highest IMDb rating out of the 3.
that's crazy.
The ending of 2 is good though. the movie. It takes a while to get to the good, but when you get there, it's good.
I found the most enjoyment out of 2, but I need to rewatch them. I think.
I found the most enjoyment out of the ending.
The best part is
turning into a meme. We'll see you later, buddy. Or whatever.
The best part in Let There Be Carnage was the opening
So
where the
stupid.
actors are fucking like teenagers and they're the same voices of like the freaking 50-year-old versions of them. It's like, what the hell's happening? So you had Woody Harrelson voicing like a young, like 19, 20-year-old version of himself. I'm like,
I think they're all fun if you shut your brain off. Like I think you can at least
mean,
enjoy all of them.
They're not cinematic masterpieces.
You just
they're good
not at
times.
all.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
What did
The
Mark
first one's
Scorsese give
funny.
him on Letterboxd?
No, like
The first one's
what
pretty
did Martin
funny.
Scorsese say?
no,
What did
those-
Marty
those-
say?
Yeah, what did Marty say about him?
His opinion's my opinion.
Those three are just the ultimate examples of what are called like Taco Bell or fast food movies.
Don't you insult Taco
Like,
Bell?
Yeah.
They're fun to
They're like bad popcorn. Like,
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
they're
Shut up right now.
No.
They're fun to consume.
Shut your
but
dirty
it
mouth.
doesn't mean
No.
There's good material in them.
Don't you bring the chalupa into this? These movies suck.
Oh, Dorito Loco, your taco if you keep it up.
That was funny. Don't bring a Taco Bell. Don't fucking compare Taco Bell to
Yeah,
shit.
man, that's fucking blasphemous. What are we talking about?
I
Nacho
love,
fries?
I love the credits.
Yeah, that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I love the
Best
credits.
part.
Oh yeah, because like the first.
Yeah,
then
knock,
it had,
knock,
like,
but the devil, lamb, lamb, lamb.
It had like the end of the Spider-Verse credits at the very end of it. I was like, oh wow, that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
I forgot about
Knock, knock, but the devil in.
I like Eminem.
I did too.
You do?
I forgot
that
about
should
the
shock
song.
nobody. Yeah.
I thought you hated him, dude. I couldn't tell.
No.
Yeah, man.
No,
it
I
sounds
hate
great.
Drake.
It's an awful
I don't like Drake. I don't like Drake.
Start bringing back all my Eminem.
That's a
bits.
throwback, Johnny. I haven't heard that in a bit. It's awfully hot.
Awfully hot. Coffee fat.
It's because he's never in the Discord calls anymore. So
That's
never
true.
get to hear him
Fucking
say
hate
it.
this. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah. I got. I
Oh,
went
he's
big time.
busy. He's doing other things.
He's
I went big time, bro.
hey,
No, I'm
yeah,
just cranking my hog.
doing stuff.
he's cranking his hog.
Yeah, I'm just cranking my hog.
Fortnite. Star Wars.
Yeah, Dark Jar Jar. Oh.
Vader TI.
Which, by the way, I did unlock him and I've locked everything for the battle pass and all that shit. All done.
Oh, wow. I need
Yeah, I'm
get,
about
like,
to right now.
Yeah, man.
I need to get that. I want the Mandalorian skin that's coming out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Dark Jar Jar
Anyway.
too,
Like a
kinda.
customizable one.
anyway,
That's
there's
what you're
there's another thing in your thumbnail we have yet to talk about.
Jurassic
about-
World. Right?
That's right.
Wait, before we get to that.
No,
I have a
no,
question. I have a
no,
question. I've
no,
been waiting on it.
no.
Okay, what's your
No.
question? Dave? Hold
Have
on,
you
God
Or has
damn
anybody
it.
seen I know it's like really off topic, but there's like a Battlefront thing going on right now.
That-
Like
where you,
Battlefront
like
3.
everyone's battle. Yeah.
My whole comment section is filled with that.
The people
What's
just
that
want-
about?
I don't
People just
know.
People
What's
just want
that?
Battlefront 3. Apparently.
Oh, I've wanted that shit for fucking years, dude.
It's just a funny thing. All right,
I
go.
used to do
Jurassic
Star
World.
Wars Sunday
PS2
streams.
Battlefront 3.
Last thing, I mean, I think at this point, with all the who knows, they may be working on another one. Who knows?
Fucking Fortnite starting into Battlefront 3, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Fuck
yeah,
Fortnite.
but
Fortnite.
yeah, rebirth of the world of Jurassic. Yeah, yeah,
Blade.
it's yeah, I'm excited for it. At
Yeah, I
this
think
point,
it's
I just need to see the movie. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I can't
I've
wait
seen that
to see
first trailer
Blade
so
fight the
many
dinosaurs,
times in
man.
theaters. He's gonna
Yeah.
die.
I mean, just
No,
being
he's
better than
Blade.
the
He's
last-
get
He's
that.
gonna die.
just being better than the
No.
last Jurassic World is that's good enough for me at this point.
That's not hard.
yeah, yeah, because
No.
Dominion had a low bar for sure.
That was terrible.
Do y'all think it's going to be the movie of the summer?
No.
I don't think
That's
so.
Fantastic.
Fantastic
Four,
They
man.
just announced too.
Y'all
That
got
it's not even
Fantastic-
getting any IMAX.
Yeah, I think Fantastic Four.
I
Are we
didn't-
talking
Yeah.
best or like most successful?
Let me say financially most successful.
Mm.
I think
this
that's
summer.
Lilo and Stitch. I
Yeah, Lilo
I
and
really
Stitch might
do.
take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think so?
Okay.
Yeah, because apparently the budget for that movie is really low, so it'll be
It's
It's like
100
100
million,
million
100.
plus
Yeah.
like cute animal guy.
Well,
plus
not even that, because I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, like it's 100 million for Lilo and Stitch. It could make 500 million, but Fantastic Four probably like what 150, 160. It could make more. Who knows? Like we have no clue. I think it might be Lilo and Stitch, but I think Jurassic World, if it's decent, it'll do well because Jurassic World Dominion still made $1 billion, even though that movie was not received
That's
well.
insane.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
that's insane.
Yeah.
I don't understand how.
I feel like
And
if
people-
Superman is good though.
People love that franchise.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
if
40-year-old
Superman-
movie.
If Superman does well,
and
yeah,
Fantastic
but
Four because
they both have an
Thunderbolts
opportunity
being
to make
good. I
good
think
money.
help Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one
Yeah,
helped.
that's
I know it started. It started pretty low. The Thunderbolts said, but it slowly grew more and more as like the.
But it's still not. It's still not making money though. It's gonna. It's
at like 300 million right now.
Yeah. So I feel like with the quality of the movie for people who did go see it, it's gonna help Fantastic Four.
Right.
I think so, too.
Yeah, but it's not in the same situation as the Marvels was. It didn't have a bloated budget.
True.
So to me, when people say, "Oh, Thunderbolts isn't doing well," I'm just like, we're literally like 2.5 weeks after its fucking theatrical release.
Right.
Calm down.
Papa Pedro.
Yeah.
Like, calm down.
Well,
Like,
what was the budget for Thunderbolts?
About 180 million.
Yeah. Roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And
also,
a
like
lot less of something like Brave New World.
Yeah.
Or the Marvels.
Or Marvels.
Well, yeah,
Or-
Brave New World
or-
felt like a Disney Plus
Or
episode.
Quantumania.
Quantumania had a lot. Yeah, that was a big budget.
Yeah, that was a big budget.
Yeah.
And they
So-
fucking wasted that.
I got a
It made the lowest amount of money out of all three Ant-Mans, I think, despite having the biggest budget.
Yeah.
I got a follow-up question for y'all because we have a lot of movies coming out this summer. Out of the big three, which is Fantastic Four, Jurassic Park, and Superman, which movie do you think is going to bring in the most money out of those three?
I think it's honest.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World might.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
okay.
Well, because people thought there's no way Jurassic World Dominion's gonna make $1 billion because how bad the movie, and it sneakily made its way. Same thing with
It
Minecraft.
did?
Minecraft is close to almost making $1 billion.
Yeah, it
and
is.
so
That's gonna make me cry.
So Jurassic World,
Bro,
I can't
that
believe it.
Minecraft
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
is fucking, oh my god.
Awesome.
dude.
but if Jurassic
Yeah, that's a
World
word for
is if Jurassic World is decent, it's probably gonna make the most money. But
Yeah.
I think
I don't know about that.
It wouldn't be surprising if
think
it's Superman or
I think
Fantastic
Superman
Four.
might.
I
I
don't
think
know
I think
about
all
that.
three have an opportunity.
I think
I
Superman
don't know about
probably
that.
will.
I really don't.
Jurassic-
I don't think so.
The
What's
nostalgia is gonna push
Jurassic
it,
World,
though.
or what are you talking about?
No, I don't think so because listen, check it out. Look what happened with Transformers. Transformers: Age of Extinction made $1 billion, but people were fucking miffed at that movie.
Yeah.
They did not want to come back. And when Last Night came out, it fucking floundered.
Yep.
It went under.
So
The
did one.
shut up. The poor word of mouth from Dominion. The poor word of mouth from Dominion,
Yeah.
I think is going to
That's kinda
have
what I'm
a
thinking.
negative impact on Jurassic World Rebirth. And on top of that, look, you don't have Alan Grant, you don't have Chris Pratt, you don't have Bryce Dallas Howard, you don't have anyone from either of the previous trilogy showing up in this movie, as far as we know. We're totally just banking on the idea of brand new island, crazy dinosaurs, Scarlett Johansson with a fucking sniper rifle. That's it.
I kind of agree with Phil.
And I'm just hold on. I'm just saying, like, I don't know that movie's going to be as successful as people think it is because, again, like, looking at what happened with Transformers and people just being like, "Oh, robots, they make $1 billion at the box office." Same applies to Marvel. Oh, it's got the fucking Marvel logo in front of it. It's going to make $1 billion. That is not the case anymore. We are in a post-pandemic world. We are in a post-streaming age. Things have changed. On top of that, movie ticket prices have gone up, and they are going to go up even more because of the clownery happening in the fucking administration. I'm sorry, but when people tell me, and I'm not like diminishing anything people are saying here, but when I hear, "Oh, I think Jurassic," "Oh, I think," like, I get where you're coming from, but I'm not gonna agree with you. I don't think it's gonna happen. Honestly, it's gonna come down to between Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
and honestly, I as much as I am more excited for Fantastic Four, the word of mouth and the marketing for Superman seems to be much more abundant. And I think Superman might be the one to take it, honestly. Because, again, I think people are burnt out on dinosaurs. Like, dinosaurs do bring in a younger audience, but at the same time, like, look at this movie. Look at how fucking horrific and scary it is. People are going to walk out of this one probably walking out feeling similarly how they felt at Fallen Kingdom. That movie was fucking dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know that kids are going to walk out of it going, "I want to see that again." They're probably going to walk out of Superman going, "I want to see that again."
Unfortunately, I feel like what happened to Star Wars happened to Jurassic Park, where it's just overload, and the movies were, hit or miss, to put it nicely. I think they kind of, in a way, killed the Jurassic franchise a little bit. Like,
I think
don't know
word of
that.
mouth is going to matter though when it comes
For
to
sure.
It's going to matter for all of it. I just think at the end of the
for all
day,
of them,
it's going to be how does the marketing hit the audiences that they're trying to go for, because
And, like-
realistically, they're all trying to go for the same kind of crowd. Like that's what they're
And-
all essentially trying to go for.
And I think there's like nothing really exciting going for Jurassic World, like just because we have a new cast and stuff. Like Fantastic Four, people have been waiting to see forever. New Superman, like I don't know, like what's the big draw about a new Jurassic World movie besides more dinosaurs?
I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that. The draw for film fans is like, oh, it's a Gareth Edwards movie. Oh, this is like we're going to a different island. Oh, these dinosaurs look fucking vicious. The thing that took me out, and I love Jurassic Park movies. The thing that took me out was the fucking xenomorph crazy mutant dinosaur. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? This is called Jurassic Park, not Mutant Park. Like, what the fuck? Some goofy shit going on with this movie, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah,
we don't need Vin
needs to come back right
now.
No. Have you guys seen that they're taking a whole new level with the Superman marketing? How like they would take those toys that they're coming out with and doing like those little play-by-play where they put the toys up against each other with that narration type thing. They're bringing that style of marketing back, and that's been kind of absent for like a good decade plus now. You haven't really seen them marketed in that way, so that might be bringing back a little bit of a resurgence. And because let's face it, like you're talking about a character whose name, like whose title of this movie is somebody that's been around almost getting pretty close to 100 years at this point. I feel like just that the recognizability of that name is going to draw at least a good amount of people. And there are going to be people that are burnt out from the past era or whatnot, but I feel like not saying like one film is going to be better than the other, not saying what the best film is going to be, but I think that's just going to have the most draw and the biggest recognizability on its own.
Can I play devil's advocate on your thing, Phil? Like, I'm not saying you're wrong at all. You're probably right. But, like, I still think dinosaurs have weight for a lot of people. I think, like, dinosaurs is an experience that people will never have in their real life. And I think is a craving for that. Like, I went to a birthday party the other day. And, like, I feel like a lot of the, like, Jurassic World audience is the casual audience. It's the people who aren't keeping up with it. They were like, how many are there now? 2 or 3? And it's like these aren't necessarily the people that have been watching all of them who knows how bad these last 2 movies are. I think they're people that just want to see Big Dinosaur go row, right? Like I think they're people it's like what they say about like these movies being like roller coaster movies. That's it to a T. They just want to see dinosaurs on screen. And I actually think the thing with it being like a new cast actually might be intriguing to people, because they don't need to know anything going in. They could just go in and watch dinosaurs eat people and call it a day kind of thing. Not saying you're wrong or anyone here is wrong about that, but I do think there is a power to that as well.
There is, but I just feel like most casual movie fans would get a lot more jazzed about a new Marvel like MCU movie, especially one that's like this big and long awaited, and probably Superman more than that, but it is a good point.
Well, let's think too, like when we're all growing up as kids, at some point we learn about dinosaurs in school. So we all have that kind of connection. There's obviously a portion of the audience who don't care about superheroes or shit, like, or they're kind of done with it. And think about like we're starting a new universe of Superman, so that is definitely really intriguing for a lot of people. Like, oh, it's a brand new universe. If you actually have any sort of idea what's happening, it's brand new. It's like starting a new Fantastic Four, even though it is in the MCU, it's separate from all the other stuff, but it is still tied into a huge or larger universe. But this is separate for right now. So there's a lot of potential. Like any of these 3 movies could hit big, and they all 3 could hit big, right?
I think all 3 will do big, just not as big as they should have done on their own.
100%.
Yeah. And then you run into like the whole 2023 thing where you had like that summer, it was Transformers, Across the Spider-Verse,
Flash,
a lot of stuff.
Elemental, like so much was competing against each other that summer. Like, there was some stuff, Flash being one of them that was just bound to get swept under the rug by all that competition.
I mean, listen, Avengers Infinity War, Solo, and Deadpool 2 all came out within a couple weeks of each other. Sure. Which one floundered?
Solo.
Yeah, if it would have came out on like maybe December or something, it probably would have done a lot better.
Probably. But even still, like the point still stands. You have a brand new Superman movie and you have a Fantastic Four film with fucking Pedro Pascal in it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I think this is. I'm happy to be wrong, but I truly believe that this is going to be the humbling of the Jurassic franchise.
Sure, fair, valid.
Phil, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you are right. I'm with you. I don't see the whole hype of the dinosaur film, but I haven't seen a Jurassic movie in a minute. So I'm hoping it's Fantastic Four or Superman.
Yeah,
but a lot of people in these conversations they say Jurassic Park because it gets a lot of international people going.
Yeah, the international audience.
Yeah, a very good international audience.
The thing is, though, is like I see so many people talking about Superman and Fantastic Four. Those Jurassic Park trailers, they come and they go.
That's true.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. Like, I don't know how much it really counts, but like when I've been to the movies recently, I feel like no one really gives a shit when the Jurassic trailer starts. But like when the Fantastic Four trailer starts or the Superman trailer starts, you hear like some mumblings in the audience, like, "Oh,
That's
cool!" Or, like, "Oh."
There's a number of people that don't even realize that it's the actual Jurassic trailer until it's like a quarter of the way through it.
Yeah.
So obviously this is pre-pandemic. Jurassic World 2015, out of its $1.6 billion, which is like, didn't expect to make that much, over $1 billion internationally.
Yeah.
And then when you go to Fallen Kingdom with its 1.3 billion, 892 million international.
Yeah.
And then when you of course go to Dominion 2022, like $1 billion, 1 million, like barely 625 international million.
So see, there's a decline, even though the fact they are all $1 billion wins, it declines.
Yeah.
And that last movie was bad.
It was.
And like I hate to even mention it because obviously I think it's going to do the worst, but we also do have Smurfs, and like as bad as that looks, unironically though, like hear me out. I think that movie looks awful, but it's also the only like quote unquote kids movie in that group of movies, right? So like that is going to be a huge part of the.
They keep making them. Does Lilo and Stitch don't count in that type of kid?
It does.
Coming out tomorrow.
But that's
though.
in May.
Yeah,
So
okay, coming out tomorrow.
there.
Like summertime, yeah.
What about it's a Elio or something like that?
Elio comes up soon. I hope that does well. I really need that to do well. Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailers for that. I have no idea what it's about.
If that doesn't do well,
it's about a kid getting abducted by aliens.
We're going to get a lot of sequels if that movie doesn't do well.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, because they're already discussing Lilo and Stitch too.
Yeah, because they made like how many direct-to-video Lilo and Stitch movies? There were like 3 of them.
3 or 4. Yeah. Wait, there was Lilo and Stitch, Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch the movie, Leroy and Stitch. I think that was it.
Yeah, well, and then they had like a cartoon series too that ran for a couple seasons.
Yeah,
we actually pulled
that
that
was
up
all
earlier.
theatrical releases.
No,
I don't remember any.
No,
okay.
I don't
remember any of these.
Just the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the rest were direct-to-video.
Yeah, it's weird because they did Lilo and Stitch, and then the very next year they had a Stitch the movie, and then they did Lilo and Stitch 2 in 2005. So it's like a weird
spin-off type thing.
Yeah,
like
then
the sequel, Glitch movie or whatever it's called. Like
Stitch has a glitch.
Yeah.
Stitch has a glitch in his ass. Bobby, oh, Peggy,
damn it, Stitch!
I'm still waiting for that King of the Hill revival trailer. I'm ready. I want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm curious to see what that's about.
They finally announced on anybody who watched the show Scrubs. They officially announced Zach back.
Yep,
that's officially returning.
Yeah. Coming back as James John Dorian.
James John Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is mine. Sorry.
But yeah. God, no! Don't throw that back.
I think it's the best news of the day because I love Scrubs. That show is I don't know, it's so stupid and ridiculous, but I was like, bring it back. Just get rid of season 9. It doesn't exist.
I seen something that y'all may not like, but I seen the Avatar season 3 of the live action is coming.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they announced that I think back after season 1 completed, like they announced that we're getting 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah. And it's funny because
better than the first one.
Yeah, and season 2 is now done, wrapped, and now they're shooting. Because I mean, it makes sense because the kids are growing up, so they got to get them out.
Don't Stranger Things me.
Right.
Just like Percy Jackson, they're having to they're gonna shoot season 3 of that soon after season 2 because these kids, Marcus Scoville's gonna be like a freaking grown ass man with a beard by the time season 3 comes out. Jesus.
Right.
Hi, I'm Percy. Like,
I think his voice is already changed. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because when you hear season 1, he's a kid. He's due. I'm Percy Jackson. Like, okay, are you sure you're Percy Jackson?
I
am
Percy.
I am Percy Jackson.
I thought you were saying I am number 6. I was like, wait.
I am number.
Wait, I missed. I am number 5.
You hear Walker as Percy. Order 66.
Did anybody here watch I Am Number 4?
I did.
I did.
I was excited. I was excited for the next one.
Is Hayden Christensen in the movie? I think Hayden's in that movie.
It's not. It's the guy from.
No, it's not Hayden.
I don't know his name. He was in Magic Mike 2, and they like.
Hayden Christensen was in Magic Mike.
No,
slaughtering kids.
Throw it back, Annie.
It wasn't Hayden Christensen. Damn it.
He went to like Actors Hell after that.
Oh, he was in the movie called Jumper. That's
a good movie.
With Jumper.
Hey, I mean, he did play a jumper in another movie, and he lost his legs.
He sure did. No, I remember like a couple years around that time of I Am Number 4. There was a movie called Jumper, and like I got them confused. Like, oh, he's in that. Like, no, it's not. It's Jumper.
I think I saw that movie one time, and not since.
The last movie he was in before The Rise of Skywalker as a voice of Anakin, The Last Man in 2019. He hasn't done nothing, man. Come on.
Who is this? Obi-Wan. But...
Hayden Christensen. I know Obi-Wan, but I'm talking about a movie.
Oh, movie.
Yeah.
Movie. I mean, didn't he like sign a contract with like a studio or something?
I think it was after Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, he signed like a so maybe possibly, but he's gonna be back in Ahsoka, so
he's doing like Clash of Clan commercials. I saw the other day. Yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
Speaking of which,
him and Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, Clash of Clans. Netflix. Yeah. Netflix is doing a Clash of Clan animated show.
Let's go.
That's something.
I wish I could say I was excited.
They literally pulled a random mobile game out of a fucking hat and said, "Let's make a show."
Why?
I see it. Like they're kind of just already
popular,
doing that, like with their ads and like stuff like that. Like they basically make little shorts as is. So there's a big world there. There's a lot of interesting characters. So it's like, why not? I guess.
I mean, at this point they're adapting, or they're kind of working in things because they did like Tomb Raider. They did Devil May Cry just now. They're just like, okay, anything we can get IP wise, because everything is like fucking
Fighter.
And they did
Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, Witcher. They're basically grabbing.
Let's go, Skibidi.
Michael Bay too. Like, what is happening?
And why did he sign on for that?
Honestly, it's a natural career progression for Michael Bay to work on fucking Skibidi Toilet at this point.
You're right.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. You guys see that Cavill's Voltron thing isn't going to theaters anymore? It's just streaming now.
Oh yeah, Voltron's not going to theaters.
Yep.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yep.
Supposedly it'll at least be Paramount.
It's Amazon.
Just Amazon.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Amazon.
I mean, I think it needs to get a theatrical.
Yo, Johnny, what are you playing?
Fort.
Just Fort, nothing else.
Yeah.
Show us your screen, you dirty whore, if you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, show us that AI Vader.
Yeah, show us the AI Vader.
They fixed it. It's not like you can't meme it anymore.
Can't
meme it anymore.
4 people left. I got 7 kills as the Mandalorian. I'm making Pedro proud.
Hey Johnny, go shoot a game of golf. That'll make Pedro proud.
Are they doctors and nurses, Johnny?
Oh, they might be. I don't know. I just shot the last guy in the head. He might come in. His daughter might come in.
Wrong.
No, he's fine, dude.
I'm waiting for that video.
Nothing wrong.
I stand with Joel.
I do
forever.
Joel was right.
Was so wrong. Oh my god.
There we go.
Let's
get
go.
some kills. Get some kills.
I saw a dude over here.
Oh shit. Oh.
Damn, he over there cooking.
Come on, man.
You really could get a shot on Darth Vader. You're funny.
Oh, he's trying.
Does actually pop a palp.
So glad I don't play that fucking garbage. Johnny, I love you, but man, I can't.
Careful.
That
shit. Ooh. Get him.
How you even see that, man?
Oh, come on, bro.
You want to play as the Mandalorian?
Oh, there you go. Smoke him. One more.
Just play Battlefront if you want to play as the Mandalorian that badly.
He's not in the game, man.
Oh, he's not? Oh, he should be.
Wow, for a gamer, Jake, you're not up to date on your information,
it's a fucking
man.
cat.
No one asked you, Phil. Shut up.
Come on.
Oh my god, Johnny, you suck.
Johnny, come on, dude. Yeah, chug that shit. Chug.
Chug my jug, little buddy.
Chug that G Fuel.
What?
Not funny.
Be careful. Oh,
he's pushing
Johnny,
me.
I know.
Oh, he's cooking. He knows what he's doing.
He's cooking something up.
Yeah.
Just upload this as a separate video.
He's cooking something up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no,
Good
that's
job,
what
buddy.
weekend.
Good job.
He danced like my
Heck
co-host.
yeah.
Damn.
Phil, what are you playing?
Pokemon.
Damn it.
Shiny hunting.
Maybe.
Amazing World of Gumball. I've never seen that show.
It's
Never
a great
seen it.
show.
So good.
Great
I
cartoon.
need to get caught up. I hear it's fun.
It is good.
No, I used to not like that show, and then I turned it on for my cat one day, and I was like, okay, this isn't so bad.
The cat loved it.
Yeah, it's better than Adventure Time. That's for goddamn sure.
Fuck. God, that
I
show
almost
was
thought you
terrible.
said Steven Universe.
God, that show was
I
terrible.
like Steven Universe. Steven Universe was creative. Adventure Time is just stupid.
Adventure Time is not stupid.
Oh my
Well, no wonder you like it. You're a fucking child.
Gumball, regular show, Adventure Time, and Gravity Falls. Those are my 4. Those are
Yeah,
good.
that
Jug that
tracks.
hog sauce there, Johnny.
Oh yeah, man. That's all I got to do.
Fucking join me.
No, my cock. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
I gotta go look at my challenges, man. I gotta
Challenges,
get General
man.
Grievous. Oh, and I gotta get where is he? Gotta get Jar Jar right there.
Yo, random shiny. Fuck yeah. Holy shit.
You gotta unlock XP to get them.
I know. I need
Much
Jar
like
Jar.
World
Jar
was
Jar.
Random fucking shiny. Fuck yeah. All right.
So
Dope
much
as
like, what was
fuck.
it?
None of your fucking business. You don't even know. Why the fuck do you even care?
I asked because I didn't know, bitch.
Holy fuck, Draven.
Damn. Y'all need a room or something? Damn.
No. Me in a room with that? No. I'm good.
Oh, you're about to
He
say
almost said
something
a word he
else.
shouldn't say.
Hey, Phil, it could be worse. You could have been in a room with a more. You know what? Never mind.
Ooh.
Yeah, good call there, buddy.
I'm lost on that one. But...
Good. Stay lost.
Okay, I will.
Ugh.
Don't worry about it.
This show, man. This show. Oh, yes, Darren, give us a joke.
Oh no.
Darren, give us a bad joke.
All right.
Are you playing
Alright.
Bills, Draven?
It's
No.
Ellie.
It says
All right,
Barrera.
fucking. God damn it. God damn it. There we go.
Do we have a joke? Do we have a
OG.
joke, Darren?
I'm looking. I'm
Okay.
looking.
Let us know when you have one. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the joke.
Uh-oh.
It better be good.
It won't be.
Okay. It'll be really bad.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh yeah. It's good. It's a bad joke.
Dude, so aren't you glad that you got to stream with a bunch of man children tonight?
Who are you calling a
Wait,
child?
no, man. Go back to regular. I gotta level up the battle pass.
Come on. You can level up the battle pass playing fucking.
No.
No. We have to do no build too.
No.
Okay, this one's obvious. This one's
Okay.
just
Give us
so
an obvious
obvious.
joke, Darren. Okay.
What is a turtle's favorite thing to wear in the winter?
A turtleneck.
A turtleneck.
Man, when you said obvious, you were not kidding.
Right.
Very obvious.
It was.
You ever seen Mando crippled before?
Holy shit.
Okay, you know what? Here, okay. What do you get when you cross a porcupine with a turtle?
Dick.
Snapping turtle? I don't know.
I don't know what.
A slowpoke.
Are you crip walking?
I was.
Can I go die now?
Yep.
And on that note, gentlemen, I am going to sleep.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Probably your best
Valid.
bet.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Have a good
Thanks,
night.
guys.
Bye.
Good night. Sleep well.
Who the fuck?
That was funny. Okay, Johnny, give us more dances.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was
come on,
muting
man.
Draven in game because I'm fucking hearing him talk.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And then we got bye.
Oh, you got bye. Oh yeah, you go. Dun, dun, dun. There you go.
Oh wow.
And then we got Mando crippled.
This is brain rot, bro.
I never thought I would see Pedro doing the NSYNC dance.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the regular show's coming back too. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Adventure Time
Fucking bringing everything back, bro.
and Powerpuffs.
Everything except Ben 10. Fuck them all.
I know.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's like the one thing they ignored, considering how much it was milked.
Well, they're making a comic run or something, but we don't know what's going on with that.
Who's going to read that?
I'll probably read it, but
right. I mean, I know you will, but like people who don't know anything about the series and aren't familiar with it, they won't know about it.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah,
What do you care? You can't even read.
Wow.
And how did I find the directions to your ex's house?
Whoa.
Huh?
Why would you?
Cringe ass fucking reply.
Yeah.
It's a third grade response.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I was just thinking that too. Oh man, guys, this is a very good show, guys. The love is felt.
What?
Insert crickets.
What?
Hashtag self promo.
What do you think you want?
Hashtag self promo.
No, he understood it.
I was in chat.
Oh, Galactic Kids Next Door? Oh, yeah, Kids Next Door. Okay, gotcha.
I'm coming, Johnny.
I remember Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah, I remember Codename Kids Next Door. It was fun. That's a fun show.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Suck my dick.
What dick?
I mean, it works. It's fine.
Debatable.
I have a kid, so
debatable. Hey, kill that stormtrooper.
Yeah, did you take a paternity test?
Johnny, I need your help over here.
I just got absolutely fucked,
you
dude.
fucker. All right, I'm coming. Call me dad, and I'll come revive you.
Too late now.
Oh, I'm dead, so.
He dead.
All right, I'm coming anyways.
For scissor hands, what the fuck? Such a weird fucking thing.
Dude, we got Pedro and Johnny Depp, dude. What's happening?
Hell yeah, man.
Come here, bitch.
Johnny Depp's slowly coming back into the
there goes
limelight.
General Grievous. Ooh.
Is he?
Can't wait for
Hope
Iris
not.
75.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I gotta climb all the way up there.
Oh, just throw the fucking.
It won't. I'll watch. Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, okay.
God.
Nah.
You tired?
When are they gonna add Last of Us skins in this game, bro? Fucking waiting.
I've been waiting. They added Nathan Drake.
You would have thought they would have already done it by now.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm gonna take that in a second.
Neil
Oh,
even
Darth
kind of
Vader's
teased
here.
it.
Oh, this is something I haven't. I don't think we talked about yet. I don't know. I think it's confirmed. Sophie Turner is playing Lara Croft. Is that confirmed?
I was just looking.
I thought that project was canned.
Apparently not.
I think it was the movie that got canned.
Is this a TV show?
Been rumors that
It's it's an Amazon show. Yeah.
You fucker.
It's been rumors that it's been canned, but nothing official yet.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think the sequel movie with Alicia Vikander was not happening, and then they announced they were writing on this show, the live action, and of course the animated show is on Netflix. But then I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm kind of conflicted on Sophie Turner, honestly, but
Not a fan.
yeah, I mean she's fine, but
As long as she's not Cersei, but Sansa again.
God damn it!
She just plays Sansa in everything she does. It's just like no.
Oh,
She
motherfucker! How much damage you gotta do?
didn't have an English accent when she was Jean Grey, so
That's
that
what
doesn't make any
they
sense.
It's weird to think that her debut appearance as Jean is 10 years old next year.
I really enjoyed that casting, but they did not give her any room to do anything there.
yeah, exactly.
That's the case for 90% of the new castings they brought on for that movie. They had a lot of potential. Like her, Ty Sheridan, Alexander Shipp. I can't remember the actor from Nightcrawler, but they all had a lot of potential.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
casting's really good.
they definitely looked the part for
Oh, yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
I was just saying the writing in Apocalypse and both Dark Phoenix just let everyone down, really.
But the
100%.
movies were good, then you know.
Dark Phoenix is a better movie than Apocalypse. I'll die on that hill.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Dark Phoenix.
I love the first Apocalypse. The first 20 minutes of that movie is some of the most X-Men feeling those movies ever get.
Yeah.
I do like the Quicksilver sequence too. That was pretty good.
But then they cut out the thing that's probably the most X-Men feeling is them at the arcade hanging out. They cut that out of the movie.
Would you believe? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Me and Jake have talked about this. I love Apocalypse when it's Apocalypse is not on screen. Everything around Apocalypse is really fun, and then the main stuff is come on, just go back to
That's a
them
major
chilling out or
problem.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a major problem to have.
Right. It's like when the title of the movie is the worst thing about it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Shazam, Fear of the Gods.
Yeah, and that's especially embarrassing when the lead goes from the best thing about the first movie to the worst thing about the second one.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help when he was still playing.
But
like,
Harold
a
and the Purple
10-year-old
Crown was
boy.
peak.
Oh,
What?
God.
What, Alan?
It didn't help that, Zachary Levi was still playing a 10-year-old boy, but he was basically almost 18. I don't remember his exact age.
That was the part of the second movie. He was turning 18. Yeah.
And it was like, but he would still, when it was Zachary Levi, he was basically still like 10 years old.
Yeah, he felt more mature as a kid than he did as an adult.
And again, like, like that's so close to being cool if you like add that into the plot. Like you add that like he likes being Shazam because he feels like that's his way of escaping and being a kid again, and like that's his arc of realizing, oh shit, because I was goofing off too much, my family almost got, like everyone I love almost died, the world I'm ascended, I got to learn to mature and find the like good things in life. Like it's so close to like having a really cool arc, and they're just like, let's not give him nothing.
What the fuck is that?
No idea.
Yo, Johnny.
I thought I was the only one that heard that.
Oh,
No.
Bears. Fuck.
Is it Darren?
Is it?
Oh. It's okay.
What?
That was
What?
weird. It was him in the middle.
What?
He muted himself. There's a cracking noise. I don't know what that was. Well, I mean, who's sharding?
Johnny, is this where we get AI Vader over here?
I have no idea, bro. I fucking died again already, dude.
Oh, you fucker.
I didn't even get a gun. I just got fucking murdered.
God damn it.
God,
So I'm not really
dude,
familiar,
get off
but,
my
like, what is
fucking
that?
dick!
What's
up with all that controversy with the AI Vader and
So Epic Games worked real closely with the family of James Earl Jones to do the AI Darth Vader, and then of course it's AI, so it's not actually somebody who did the voice. It's like just a program that basically responds to people talking and stuff, and it responds. So like as soon as you come out of like the portal with the lightsaber, Darth Vader immediately recognizes your skin that you're wearing, like character, and then like references that and all that stuff, and just responds to stuff. And then Sag-Aftra came out and said that they're very disappointed and they're going after them because of the use of AI. Because I understand it because they didn't actually get a voice actor, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. It's cool that they did it, but at the same time, it's like I know they worked with the family, but it's because if this is accepted now, right? Like, oh, we're worked with the family and it's cool. We're going to see more stuff like this that takes away opportunities and things.
it's setting a bad precedent.
It's starting a trend that's because there's already a thing online that I noticed. Google released some sort of software or some sort of update on, and I'm noticing it all over Twitter. It's like VO3 or something. It's some sort of program. You put like a 1 to 2 sentence prompt, and it gives out like a 8 to 10 second video. And I was actually watching some of this, and it has audio with like people talking, and it looks real. It's really crazy, and I'm like, I don't know what to. I'm conflicted. I'm like, what the hell, dude?
I just don't get why they went the AI route, because James Earl Jones, like before he passed, he signed off to having his voice used in all these different properties. So, like, I don't know why they had to go this route when, like, the permission to use his voice was already there.
Yeah, and he's got so much material that you could take from and kind of just put stuff together.
Yeah, and like it's not the hardest thing in the world to superimpose that.
No, I don't know. It's a weird situation.
It's such a scary time we're into, though, because it's like it's becoming way more and more streamlined. It's like everyone's using it for everything. All the smartphones have it, and all the computers and all the services are using it now. And it's like inherently some of the stuff isn't bad, but like when you keep doing it, it keeps becoming normal. They're going to push that envelope more and more, and it's like we're already seeing it slowly start to enter the entertainment industry, and like that's the stuff that really scares me. Of like, how long can we have an AI movie or an AI TV show?
Because then it's going to take away jobs from all these people that are working hard in that industry.
Yeah. So okay, I'm going to show you this. This is AI. This is 100% AI.
But what you're really seeing is that technology is going to be very, very important in terms of how we go.
Like that guy is AI.
All this is AI.
What the fuck?
Great to come.
Nah,
to the
there's no way.
conference because my husband loves cars.
Looks so
I think I have to
real.
buy an EV now. I love my muscle cars, but
Johnny, it's just us here.
I try to stay as healthy as I can.
Darth Vader is ours.
So I make it to the next car show.
For the taking.
That's AI.
You can
That's
tell
a-
because
that's
they're all
nuts.
doing like
Yeah.
the same motions.
Holy
and a
shit,
pattern.
Johnny!
They're all-
Yeah, but if you
But it
showed
looks
that to
real,
somebody,
yeah.
but if you took out the little logo at the bottom that says testing VO3 and said this is from a car show,
Oh, no
and they
way.
play this on the news, people would
Yo,
believe
yo.
it's real.
Yeah.
It's
Is he ours?
Once they added in the audio, that's when it changes everything.
And people would believe it. Like if you would have, if you
Come on,
were to
Darth
present
Vader.
that to them and say like, hey, you know, this is real, it would be believed.
100%. It's
Oh, he's in our squad.
ooh.
Oh, that's AI Vader. I hear it now. That's insane.
So is it still in the game or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in the game.
It is. Okay. Yeah.
Now
He just
I
said he trusts my skills as a bounty hunter. And he says
I just
something about Captain
pulled
Jack
this up
Sparrow.
too. This is like I don't know what the prompt is, but I mean it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
That is.
And so if this is the start of like adding audio because when that car clip that was like 8-second clips compiled together, like it's the same prompt but they kept like changing up the interview stuff.
Yeah.
Once it starts becoming longer prompts they can do, you're going to start seeing people create like shows and movies off this crap. They're going to do it. And if this is where it's at now, holy Jesus. And it's not good because now people are going to start using this because I think it's like I looked even just to see it's like $10 or $20 a month for this program now to use, but it's a month for free right now if you sign up. It's so you could just start pumping out stuff right now, and it's
It's like no one watched a single like bad robot movie in their life.
Terminator.
It's like
Yeah.
we taught you better, guys. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the problem is some people watch those movies and went, "Let's do that," and it's like, no, you fucking misunderstand the point. No, I want to do that. No, you're an idiot. I don't care. I have money. Okay, you're John Hammond with an ego the size of Elon
Right.
Musk. It's fucking anyway. Yeah.
I guess it's funny.
They won't have money for long.
I guess it's funny on like the other side of that though. It's like yes, there's Terminator, but there's also Wally's and there's like wild robots and stuff like that. So it's like, damn it.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, this AI Vader's fucking cool, man.
I mean, it is cool, but I don't know. I don't know what it leads to potentially.
Yeah,
is the scary part because Epic did this, and their only thing they did was, well, the family said it was okay. We got their permission. I said, okay, so that means if you start getting permission from people that are not understanding what this could implement down the road, then this would be a lot more. Because when there's a thing like they were going to be making like a James Dean who died in the 50s, the actor, they were going to make another movie with him, and they were going to put him in the movie, and he was going to be like that hasn't happened, but that was like a plan at one point. It's like,
right.
Okay.
I mean, the end of the Flash movie is an example of like,
Terrible.
wow, that's not the exact same situation. Pretty close.
But yeah, but you're bringing CGI actors who are no longer here, 100%.
Yeah, when you have like plenty of archive footage of those actors, if you really want to have them presented in some way,
Or like alive actors, like people that are currently still that character. Like I know it's not as iconic, but like get Brandon Routh, he's still doing the character.
It's the same Superman as Christopher Reeve was. So,
yep.
It's getting to the point now where I wouldn't be surprised if we start hearing and seeing more stuff like that occurring, and seeing how far they can push it. Like I know, they already signed stuff with SAG, they signed stuff with the Writers Guild, but eventually it's going to come around again to where there's be more fighting and pushback on the AI. Like I wouldn't be surprised when they get around to negotiations again, because the contracts are 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah.
So this is going to happen again next year. something's going to happen. There's going to be more pushback. I bet there will be another strike next year because, oh, well, now you're pushing for this. Da, 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 da. It's like, because Epic thought to get away with this.
Yeah,
right?
and we're just now getting over the effects of like what the last strikes happened, and what they
that
did.
means we'll be back in this whole thing again.
Yeah.
And they're not going to have as much feet to stand on now because AI is becoming so much more loved by people, like especially the like younger people. It's like, like AI sucks, but it can do this for me, and like it can do this for me. So why can't it just make movies? It's like, no, guys, no.
They literally have James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, who sounds just like James Earl Jones, voicing Darth Vader in this game. People are like freaking out over it. People are sharing it like crazy. Those videos, yes, there are similar patterns, but people will be fooled by that. And then more companies will come out with more advanced stuff past that will make it even longer and more convincing. And then it'll get to the point where you don't even know what to trust anymore. What is real? Because I bet people will start prompting out where it'll make an entire video with them. All they do is type a prompt and they just upload it to YouTube. And will YouTube be able to detect if it's AI or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have a whole thing whenever you're uploading something that go, is this AI? You could label it and say it doesn't, and it'll just completely go under its whole system.
Because if I bet if you uploaded that car show clip and said it was like from a recent car show and had no indication it was from an AI thing and just uploaded as interview clips, I don't know if YouTube would be able to detect it.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't flag it.
Don't know. Because I mean, if I wouldn't have told you it was AI, I was like, oh, look at this car show clips. I bet you guys go, oh, okay. And like had no clue what it was.
Right.
Because it looks real. It's crazy.
There would definitely be things that would slip through the cracks. I mean, maybe sometimes they'd be able to
at some point. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, because now it's like before, like when people would make those AI fan trailers, it's like so obvious, like it's fake.
Right.
But now it's like if they can start implementing that, like that freaking software into doing fan AI trailers, I don't know. It might convince people that it's real.
I mean, hopefully, people would notice those sort of patterns, like what we saw, where everybody's doing that same motion.
But then I showed another video where like the two girls were walking up to a cliff and the camera went in between them when they stopped and the water is splashing. So eventually they'll find ways to make it look like it's not the same pattern, prompt wise, to make it look less convincing it's AI.
And when there was like that little flash of white that you saw in the water shot, that was kind of their way to hide that it was AI, to get the effect up there to just hide any sort of alterations that they did to the image.
What were you going to say, Alan?
So wait, are you telling me that Henry Cavill's not going to be Omni-Man and Timothée Chalamet is
should
not going to be Invincible?
He should be. I love how that blew up and everybody was talking about it. Like, guys, it's not real.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's just being fan cast as every powerful guy with a cape now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, those are so obviously fake, though. Just that whole page, they do millions of those videos.
Yeah, just like every X-Men casting rumor out there right now. It's just as fake.
Yeah.
Did you just die?
My game is bugging out.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Got some dancing Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man.
They dancing on us?
Oh hell yeah, they are.
The fuck?
I mean, we kind of just get pissed on.
Spider-Gwen just jumped into a TIE fighter. Okay.
Yep.
Just 2025 things.
That AI Vader shit's cool. I know it's controversial, but that's pretty cool.
It said your name.
Yeah, it says your name. It says your skin. It says different locations.
It was really bad day one.
Yeah, for all those people that have really obscene and vulgar names, you get Vader saying really bad names online.
Kong is... Oh my god, Kong, what are you doing?
Kong's taking a break from Skull Island. That's what he's doing.
I forgot how many skins you got.
I got
God damn.
Christ.
That is crazy.
How many skins do you have, Johnny?
Too many.
Enough.
He has 200 saved.
How much money did you spend on V-Bucks?
Too much.
Let's see. Go to your skins. Go to sort and filter. Damn, I got 63 on you, pal.
Might just do Will Smith, I don't know.
Fresh Prince, oh god.
Try to do Star Wars, I don't know.
The Rock.
Yeah, Dwayne the Cock Johnson, man. No, let's do this guy. Fuck yeah. Really
Fucking
go.
fat Thor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was thinking that too.
That's the first thing I thought of. Because I saw the glasses and the long hair.
Why is it fucking...
What the fuck is the fast feed emote?
There you go. Such a weird game, man. Such a weird game.
That is very weird.
Johnny, watch this dance.
What did you share, Darren? What's this?
I'm glad I only played that game once.
Oh, Stitch is not ready to. Stitch is apparently not in Doomsday. Damn.
Oh,
Damn,
well, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I wanted to see him in Avengers Doomsday. Come on. Come on.
Him and Rocket would be peak.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Here, Johnny, I got a good skin. Or
Here,
a
why
good
don't-
email. What to do?
So speaking of Rocket, Darren, you just brought this up because I've seen this on a meme for like a week or so now. If they get like a scene with James Marsden and assuming Rocket is in this movie, like getting him in the passenger seat to continue the whole, James Marsden in a car with a creature thing.
I would take Howard the Duck even.
Oh. I love that.
Well, I mean, he's cameoed in what, 4 MCU movies now, so
yeah. Yeah, I think it's 4.
Yeah, because the 3 Guardians movies plus Endgame.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it would not be the most far-fetched thing in the world.
No.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call it, boys. I think we're gonna call it a night. It's been a long day.
Yes.
We're gonna go down the line so we can find everybody. Phil.
There. Pharaoh Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky, every Friday on my YouTube page, Friday Phil. You can catch me here every Wednesday. You can catch me on Party Nation every Tuesday. You can catch me on the Vodka stream every Friday. Listen to my Batman podcast, The Eternal Night, where my buddy and I, Chris Evans, talk about the new trailer for Superman in the summer of Superman. Yeah, that's pretty much it, my friends.
You talking with Captain America?
Hell yeah, he is. Alan, what's up? Where do we find you?
I'm on TikTok, X, and YouTube. AJ reviews on all of them. Cranking out reviews and doing a couple live shows.
Perfect.
Cranking that hog.
Yeah, cranking that hog. Jake.
Find me here on YouTube at Drophead Jake, where I do character costume rankings, Secrets of Arkham, Arkham rankings, retro review.
I did not mute him.
I know you didn't.
That was Phil. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Ryan.
Jake.
You can find me on Tuesdays, Party Nation. Here Wednesdays. You can find me in my own show on Sundays, Jake's Lost Levels, where I got my PS4 data back. If I don't strangle one of these guys first, I might have to bail myself out of jail. And you can also find my writing on Vero, and not Vero, Jesus Christ, Comifold. Filtering me off. Trying to get to 2,000 subs by Superman. Let's see if we can, if I'm still alive by then.
Well, hopefully you will be. Was it good though? What's up, man? Where we gonna find you?
Hey, what's good, man? Jason of the Was It Good Though podcast. We drop each and every Tuesday. We do movies and TV show reviews. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Twitter, TikTok, anywhere you can find or have a social media tag. You can find us at Was It Good Though podcast.
Perfect. Darren.
Oh, hello. You can find me mainly at Darren Sanctuary. I do podcasts every Tuesday and, every Monday and Thursday. Catch me tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Self-promo tab. Bitch Boy.
You know where to find me.
Okay, at bitchboy.com /. Yep.
OnlyFans.
Yep. Johnny.
You find me playing Fortnite. Yeah.
Shit running in.
Is that shit coming out of your arms?
No, that's syrup.
Okay,
A little pancake
sure.
bladder.
Sure, that looks like
it could be diarrhea.
Dude, you get
but,
duty farts.
Yeah, doo-doo dookies.
That's what
But
you'll tell
yeah,
the cops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually on Ronan's channel and Chainsaw's channel more than my own, so I'll be on Cock every Wednesday as usual.
Hell yeah.
Balls and Bricks every Monday with Ronan over on his channel, talking about The
One more
Last of
Monday.
Us. And then after The Last of Us, I'll be back on my Twitch channel listening to music with Chainsaw every Monday for Music Monday. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Episode 89. We're getting closer and closer. Episode 100. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Another great, crazy show. You never know what to expect, who's going to show up. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.